Yeah.
Hey, you stole mine.
All right. So I
Hey.
think we're good to go. Okay.
Yeah, but there's this wolf head in Pueblo. Send it to you.
This image actually kind of captures a good amount of our squad here.
Yeah, it's like I fed it to AI multiple times to figure that out.
I think Mario looks a little bit more manly than
Yeah.
I'd expect.
No, that's what you're into, dog.
Mario's
Oh,
got
yeah.
the fucking high T levels.
It's a
Mario's
half elf.
got-
Mustache. She's
What
got
happened
like
to
a slight
Maria's hips width?
She's a half elf. That's what they look like. That's what you're into.
Also,
You
Kenko's
like
a
that.
full-grown man.
Also, where
Kinko's
half elves not
hands
have
are
20
messed up,
ears?
and also I'm bald, so I took what I can get. It kind of captures the party. I think it did Olaf.
Also a dwarf.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of a dwarf except for
Everyone-
Big Boy up top.
Yeah. He
So.
just looks like a kindergarten teacher bringing his kids to.
Let's be real.
Behind
That's
me.
all.
We're about to go kill some raids.
I'm gonna be real. That's all he does. So
go get cracky.
last time on Black Crux Z, the character. I'm freeballing this, by the way. So basically, what happened last time? Y'all were going to be transported to an intended location in Shadowfell, which I believe was Torrin's homeland in the Shadowfell universe. Regardless, something dragged y'all into an unknown location, way off course. You all felt that, and y'all wake up in this dungeon, and without a second to breathe, y'all are basically attacked from the get-go. Y'all learn that this dungeon's hostile. There are weird Shadowfell creatures emanating from this dungeon. Y'all do more exploring. You find kind of like labyrinthian ruins. You also find that this dungeon has existed for a long period of time, eons even. So there's that. I'm trying to remember. Y'all picked up an item from. I can't draw. I don't. Oh, sorry. Y'all picked up an item that was the ice crystal that Maria took for herself after she identified. That gave her some more damage to her attacks. Let's see. You found some gold. Kinko got launched across the room from a statue. And then also Kinko. Right before that, you had heard somebody whisper to you a certain phrase, if you remember. I'm not going to repeat it, but Kinko's been hearing things. Additionally, y'all have taken note of the amount of people that have been here and just kind of died over time. But anyway, regardless, y'all fought tons of monsters, and you're still kind of exploring the space. I don't think I'm leaving anything out. If anyone else has anything else to add, feel free to jump in.
You could reestablish how we met the Maw.
Ah, yes. So Kinko.
Where we're at right now.
Yeah, Kinko.
Set that tone.
Kinko had a good idea to scout ahead, basically. So what she did is she took Ragamuffin and just stayed close behind. And while looking through the eyes and describing the room to the party, she blipped out and blipped back in. And when she blipped in, she saw this creature full of just horrid mouths, like leaking ichor and all this shit. And then it was gone when y'all appeared in the room. So y'all did some navigating around this room, trying to figure out how to get to the other side, and being wary to stay far away from the ledges. But I believe Maria was the one that flew a little too close to the sun and alerted the moss spawn to y'all's location, which came erupting out of the river of blood. And luckily, was it Torin? I think it was Torin. Torin, during this fight, immediately banished the moss spawn. So y'all have a minute of safety against that thing. But anyway, I believe that basically captures everything we've done. There's some couple of goodies that have been grabbed by the group, but we'll go into that after we resolve this. Is there anything else? I don't think I'm forgetting anything. All right. Well, that being said, Jade, please cue up either chase music or battle music. That'll work. And we're going to go back into it. So, We left off. Torin had just taken their turn, I believe.
What? No.
No? Okay, then
The
maybe
Kenko
it's
just ended their turn, and it was about to be my turn.
All right. Must have just skipped over. But anyway, Torin, it is your go. You have the floor.
Alright, so if I do a maneuver like so, can that count as 10 feet of me running to jump?
What does the measurement say?
I'm running 10 feet.
Okay, you are running 10 feet, so yeah, that should work. I'm going to make you make a. I'm gonna make you.
Oh.
You can move. You can move back to where you were, but I'm gonna make you make an acrobatics check since it's at a weird angle.
Oh.
You pass.
Bergering Icor. Oh.
Yeah, you pass. You're fine.
Oh shit. My
Yeah,
movement history's been
Yeah,
fucked.
you fucked. I'm keeping track. You're good.
Alright, 5, 10, 5, 10, and then 15, 20, 25, 30. And then dash action, 5, 10, and then this is going to be another acrobatics check or no?
You're more in line,
5,
so no.
10. Okay, 5, 10, 15,
Your strength mod is
20,
big enough to make the jump
25,
anyway, so that's
30.
okay.
Boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
And then
So
Kenko, since you're going to be fighting that thing, I'm going to bonus action, extend out a hand, reach out to you, and cast Shield of Faith.
Oh.
It's going to be a bonus to your AC.
Yeah, go ahead and search roll.
Oh my god.
Okay, cool.
Now, that does end the banishment on the mall spawn, but we're far away enough.
Okay. So you see Torin running across these chasms, making dramatic jumps. Unfortunately, let's see who would see this first. So Olaf and Amaria, you look behind you, and all of a sudden the moss spawned back into existence as Torin cast that spell. Shrieking and realizing what's going on, you will give chase. So anyway, back to the large shadow ooze. Which one are you? You're the middle one. So the middle one's taking basically the brunt of this damage from, I believe it was Maria's. What is the spell again? Remind me.
This is the spell Sleet Storm.
Okay, Sleet Storm. So
I
remember,
he's immune
it's
to being prone, right? Otherwise, he'd be needing to make a dex save.
Yep.
Okay, fuck you.
So it's difficult terrain. He's being pelted. But it mostly gets absorbed into his skin, but it's still having an effect, I'll say. So let's see, what is your movement again? Yeah, okay. So since difficult terrain, he'll move only half his movement. So he trudges through this blood lake. I'll say that he goes more towards somebody he can actually hit. So he trudges through to Olaf, giving chase and following what appears to be the moss spawn's direction. And
is he attacking from there?
He cannot attack from there.
Okay.
So
I'm asking because Sleet Storm is also a heavily obscured environment, so he technically has the blinding condition right now.
He's immune to that.
Oh my god, dude!
We've established this already. He's got.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's blind sight.
It's fine.
You figured this out earlier. So he ends that. What is this? What the fuck? Vitality of the tree.
So at the start of every turn that Olaf is raging, he can give temporary HP to someone to an ally within 10 feet of him.
Why are you telling me this?
I'm telling out the tray because he was asking.
Yeah, that was me. That was my question. So Olaf, are you gonna give it to Filion?
You gotta be boy splendid.
Yes. Right. So as he's kind of staring down this black ooze monster, subconsciously a branch of the tree from his tattoo is going to shoot out through his arm, out of his back, and kind of arch its way towards the eagle. I guess that's within reach because he's not too high up in the sky, apparently. So it's going to go to the vulture, and this branch kind of arcs off, attaches to the eagle, breaks off from Olaf's skin, and starts growing, like wrapping around the vulture's, I guess, ankle feet, and like sprouting flowers to give vitality of the tree. So we'll give those temporary hit points to Filion Vulture.
Hey.
I don't know how to activate that. Do I just...
I already did it
should
for
have
you.
given you a
I already did it for you. You're good.
I got
Okay,
9.
You got 9? Awesome. Okay. So then after that kind of pops off, he's going to look at the black ooze, and he's going to... A giant grin comes over his face, and his eyes grow insanely red, and he's going to kind of sheath his axe and shoot his right muscular arm through the chest of the black ooze. He's going to try to grab the orb
Ah,
inside of the
Okay.
ooze and rip it out.
okay. So
Either as an unarmed attack or something like that. I guess it would be a grapple.
I'm going to, since it's an obscured thing and you don't really know where it is, I'm gonna make you roll with disadvantage here. But yeah,
Okay,
I'll make
disadvantage
you
on
go
armed
for a
strike.
grapple. Yeah.
And it's reckless, so does that like?
Oh, then it
Make
would
it
counter. You
flat?
can counteract. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, so I'll just roll
So
a straight
roll it. Yep.
grapple.
We'll make sure to proc reckless or use the reckless
Okay.
thing.
Okay, you got it in your hand. You feel it. It is metal. It is cold, but your hand hurts. So I'm gonna say that this ooze, it's
yeah.
acidic, right? So
Yeah.
this ooze, it comes out at you. It drenches all over your hand. So I'm gonna say that it has a bit of an effect on you. You're gonna take fucking 4 damage while you're doing this, but you have it in your hand.
Can I rip it out?
Okay. So I guess you already have it. So you do pull on it. You pull it out. It is successful. The goo just dissipates and you're holding on to this orb. I'm gonna say that that's all you noticed for this turn, given that your action 6 seconds. But it's cold to the touch, and the person in front of you has disappeared.
Die, a bitch! And he's just gonna keep. He's gonna toss the orb in one hand and re-pull out his axe with the other, and he's gonna grin and move over to this one.
Okay.
And I guess that's pretty much all of my. That's my action.
Okay.
I guess, do I have a bonus action? Bonus action, I'm going to stare down at this massive ooze, and I'm going to keep grinning, like covered in acidic ooze, burning, half laughing, half yelling, just chuckling, guffawing, and I'm going to billow my coat for my bonus action.
Okay.
Just a gust of wind ejects behind him as we're just staring down this next guy. You're next! And I'm going to end my turn.
Okay.
There's no
I like
end.
it.
Okay.
I like it. I like it.
Trey,
All right. Yeah, what? Huh?
where do my tokens go?
I'm scared.
What do you mean? Where did your tokens go?
I'm
Where's
scared.
Mari and Torin?
Mario and Torn are gone.
Why are they gone?
I don't know.
Damn.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Put him
I
back.
gotta
I'll be
go.
back.
Oh,
I believe Mario was like here-ish.
I was
Oh,
here
flying in the
flying
sky, yeah.
30 feet in the air. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to do that.
Ostamarias.
And then
I don't know
I need,
how that
I need
happened.
initiative values.
Yeah. That's gonna
So I
be
was
a
right
lot.
after Kenko, so you can give me like you can give Torin like 15, and then
Oh.
for Maria, I don't even remember where she was in initiative.
Yeah. Why did that happen? What the fuck?
I don't know.
For this one? Trey, I got a question when you're ready.
Yeah, just 2 seconds, big dog.
Brace yourself.
Brace yourself.
Yeah. You said you have no idea where she is.
No, I could just roll it again.
We'll just say, yeah, just roll it again. I don't know. And then we'll have Torin. You said Torin was after Kinko?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll just give you 16.
My name is fucking Torin.
Okay.
Ah.
Honestly, that looks right. So, yeah, what's your question, bud?
So, branches of the tree is my next ability. Whenever a creature you can see starts its turn in 30 feet of you, or rage is active, you can take a reaction, which I didn't spend, to summon the branches and move it. If it fails, it's a strength saving throw.
Okay.
So, this next ooze, or wait, wasn't the large shadow ooze next?
No, it's a small one.
Which one is this?
Medium.
Okay. The medium, I see him. I glance out of the corner of Olaf's eye. He sees this guy kind of waving around. Can I branches of the world tree him and teleport him to me on the land?
I would say that he wouldn't. If that is your intended goal, I don't think he would stop you.
Okay,
Or get
yeah,
out of the
so
way.
out of the corner of my eye, I see that kind of like venom tendrils again eject out of Olaf's back and kind of swirl their way, arch their way towards the medium ooze and try to wrap up that same body, but also searching. They're kind of digging their way through the corpus and reach for that orb again, just as flavor, not necessarily, and just
So you-
teleport him back
do-
here.
Okay, you do that. We'll
So
see that
they
he's here.
drag his ass back over here, off out of the water onto land, and he's just
Yeah.
as he's just dragging everybody near him.
Okay.
That's my reaction.
All right.
It's a party.
So now that you've dragged him, I think he's going to launch with the momentum of Branches of the World Tree to swing at you as it comes closer to you. So doing that,
You can do
Dang
that.
it, you slimy cunt.
some of the goo will immediately come at you. Henceforth, it does miss. The first initial attack down with the scythe is a miss.
Is that all you got?
He reaches back around, and
Oh god!
Reach around.
Oh shit!
reach around. He reaches back around and
Look at that.
he takes a closer look at you, and he sees that you have the orb in hand. You swear that the creature's wincing. And with that, Maria, it's your turn.
Alright, I am going to, with 60 feet of flying, I'm going to first move to this position.
Okay.
I'm going to see,
You see the creature.
Hi, Kenko. And I'm going to cast the only damaging spell I can use right now, which is Magic Missile. I'm going to upcast that to 4th level.
There's a goal.
Take Magic Missile, you fucking oaf!
Oh, you send them. You're sending all of them. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 5, 9, 11, fucking 14, 16,
Are these all individual searches?
and yes. No.
Why?
No. Only count as one. So that's 20 damage total to the shadows.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that manually then.
That's why I kept record of it.
Okay, so he gets hit with how many? 4 attacks.
He gets hit with a total of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 missiles.
So 7 of these missiles arc out from Maria, going down this dark ass hallway, and you see this monster at the end of it, just barely, and you see this monster take a great effect from that force damage, and it howls in anger. Jin and Torin, you wouldn't really know what they're fighting, but based on the howl, you can surmise what it is. And Olaf's just having a time over there, and I believe Filion would be too far out of the gates to know what's going on down there. So with that, Maria.
And my turn.
Okay. Filion, you're up. You grabbed the bag, by the way.
Wow. What the? What
I gave the bag to Kenko, or
Okay.
whatever was in it, since
Okay.
she grabbed it.
Ah.
Why can I not? I can't move my. Oh, right, because I'm stupid. That's why.
Yeah,
Um,
it's okay.
So I'm going to move over here, and I don't know, DM, if I can do this myself, but I'd like to come out of wild shape as I'm coming over, like as soon as I get here.
Okay.
Um,
So
You
you're
should be able to do it
indigenous-
yourself.
If not, then I can just put Filion back down
Yeah.
and.
No. So
Yeah.
double click on your character sheet as the bird, and then at the top row there should be a button called Restore Transformation.
Twisting somersault.
There you go.
Just drop the shape and roll.
Did it
that's what I
just-
was thinking. Like as you see my like vulture form come in, you see the wings retract into hands and feet and arms, and I just like kind of do like a tuck and
Have
roll
you be right there.
as I come up. I like to
Yeah.
turn around, kind of still on my knees, and cast Moonlight near the Moonbeam. My bad. On the Moonbeam.
Welcome back, Filion.
I cast fuck everything in that vicinity.
Excellent. Excellent decision.
Place that template,
Oh.
Good
dog.
choice.
That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to see if I can. Can I? No, I can't. Damn it! All right.
It's
I'm just
120
gonna do
feet.
it
What do you mean?
right there. Yeah, there we go. No. I was trying to see if I could fit both enemies at the same time.
So somehow moonlight enters this cavern way far down underground, piercing through the top part of the cave itself, and basically coming down on this thing like the Death Star. It howls out in anger. I think the damage happens immediately. No.
Yeah, it's 10 damage.
Okay. So
And with that, I will end
why
my
can't
turn.
he can't even save.
No, it's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Why
Yeah.
is it not? Okay. Hold on. I'm just gonna roll it in chat then.
Flash.
DC
Yeah, sometimes it
17,
glitches
I
like
think.
that. You just need to make the roll as the character.
Woo!
And the,
Oh,
Yeah,
there you go.
afterwards,
He fails.
The damage, yeah.
He fails. So the moonlight greatly affects the creature, but aside from that, it seems like normal creature behavior.
We just hear like distant screeching, like
Yeah.
as like it gets like melted away.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Basically, it basically slumps down into the riverbed, trying to take cover from the moonlight under the water, but that thing pierces through the water and it just howls. You hear the gurgles.
Science,
as it sinks
bitch!
down.
And I'm gonna end my turn with that.
Thanks for the reminder, Gav.
Burn, bitch.
The Moss Spawn. The Moss Spawn's back and it's angry. It is on fire. I believe that damage. Oh, cool! You fixed it, so it takes 1 damage immediately.
Yeah.
Um,
So is that one fucking immune to being prone?
you would need to. Is he in the
Does that
thing?
thing have legs?
So it seems like it is because nothing seems to have happened when it appears back into the area.
Wait, so is it immune to prone or no?
It's made of the same goo-like material as these things, so it doesn't
Alright.
really have legs to be knocked onto. It just reorients its mass, if that makes sense. So,
Alright.
He's Oriental. That's what you're saying.
let's see.
can't
I don't
say that.
think anything. Is anybody? So
He
right
reorients
now,
himself.
let me get in the mind of the only person this Moss Spawn seems to be able to notice because everything's heavily obscured is Olaf. So he's gonna just immediately let out a giant roar and start heading towards the party, and I believe he would notice the moonlight and duck out of that way. And now at this point, you can see most everybody.
Hi.
After taking
Without
that
room line.
movement, he's going to.
Welcome
I don't
back,
remember.
bastard.
I believe everyone succeeded on Horde form, if I recall correctly.
Hello.
Okay, so everyone's immune to it, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Yeah, I guess he'll take the action to dash and try and flank Olaf here. So he slumps
Where you
around
going? Oh
Olaf,
shit!
trying
You
to
doing good over there?
seize
Olaf.
upon the moment to engage with 2 other of his friends. And Olaf, you might have gotten the enemy where you want him, but this Moss Spawn orients itself behind you, and it's much bigger than you are. Each mouth is a different face, and it howls out as it drips this ichor. But it took everything in it to get over to you. So, with that, he is going to end his turn.
Let's dance, ugly.
So, the
Heft in the ass.
large shadow
Zora
ooze
farming right now, Jesus.
at the end of the chamber lets out this large also scream and starts to slink towards you very quickly, Kenko.
Hi.
In fact, I think he would take the dash action just to make sure. So he's going to take the dash action here, coming at you as quick as possible. But because he took the dash action, that will be the end of his turn. He seems to be exhausted. So Jen, back to you. Start of the turn order, round 3. 18 seconds.
Jin
have gone by.
notices the large ooh. We're kind of pinched here, guys. We're in a poor position, and shit. I need to pull up Jin's now. I think I have Blade Song up. I don't have
You gotta
Blade
get
Song up.
Pass the
pu-
fuse.
Jin's gonna. I guess I have my sword sheathed at this moment, but I will draw my sword. It hisses out of its hilt, and I'll use the Blade Song. And as he swishes it around, there's that subtle purple glowing energy around it, very similar to like a lightsaber, not as bright. And let's see, we got that. I'm like throwing my head left and right, trying to see the Moss Spawn, looking back at the ooze behind us. I think they've got that. I see Olaf surrounded in black ooze and fiery abomination. I'm going to. I think I'm still flying.
You are not.
I will-
You sat. No, wait. Yeah, you are. You are.
I still have flight active. I think I'll get some elevation, or I'm still 30 feet in the air, so I'll fly over beside Fillion, and I think I'll. Buck. Sorry, I wasn't thinking beforehand.
Go fuck.
It's okay.
I'm gonna get close, or I'm gonna fly this way, 30
As long
feet in
as
the
you have
air,
the
and I'm
movement.
gonna activate. Jin's going to concentrate a lot of energy through his gauntlet into his sword. And instead of this purple energy, it's more of like a sinister, dark violet that kind of is looking like it's energy that's trying to claw its way out of the blade. And he's going to do a horizontal slash across his in front of him and cast fear.
All right.
And let's see.
I see your message, Jade. I'm unsure how to do that.
I got it.
You shift right click negative magic state. Also, because you just did that, both of us are going to fall 30 feet.
Is it concentration?
Yes.
Oh, got caught up in the moment.
Um,
So that arcing energy ejects out of the sword, and it takes the shape of like, I guess, fearful ghouls kind of reaching out and crawling out towards the maw and like surrounding
Okay.
the beast. And Jin's also going to fall.
yeah.
Shit!
So
Do it,
luckily,
do it.
luckily it's into water. However, no one's fallen
bad
into this water, Jade. Or yeah, Gav. So let's resolve what happens with the moss spawn, and then we'll resolve what happens to you. So you throw these wolf-like creatures at the moss spawn. He's going to make a resilient chance to make sure that he doesn't happen to him. He does fail that wisdom saving throw. So, I guess what you see is these wolves come out from your beam, and they're based. What were they?
Ghouls.
Ghouls. Sorry, these ghouls, and they
Spooky,
circle.
scary
They
spirits.
circle the moss spawn, and the moss spawn reaches up, swings at them, and one of the mouse begins to talk, and synchronizes with what the ghouls are saying, and eventually the ghouls just disappear. It seems like it had no effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gay! Oh shit! And I
All
start
right. So
falling.
you start falling. Okay. So it's water. So I don't think you take any fall damage here, honestly. But that's bad juju water. So I'm gonna go ahead and reduce your elevation. And then as you fall, let me see what I wrote down here. So I imagine you're gonna make an immediate duck to try and fall. Actually, you know what? As you're falling, I'll let you choose. You can either fall into solid ground or you can fall in that pool. I feel like you have enough time to reorient yourself.
Can I kind of fall and like angle my fall towards this square on Earth, but then use my bonus action telekinesis to kind of soften the blow? Like shoot out some telekinesis force, and then
Jade,
like,
remind me.
I'll still take damage. but-
Remind me the damage. For
It's
falling.
a d6 for every 10 feet that you fall, but Jin already uses bonus action to Blade Song.
That is true.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, it's not
I'll
being
just-
tracked right now. I can fix it, but it's better if we just do it
I'll
manually.
fall in the water and then try to crawl out as fast as possible.
I'm gonna allow you, being an intelligent individual and also knowing magics, you feel that the water will do more damage to you than the floor.
Okay, I'll see the vicious current below me, surging with terrifying energy and what may be magic, and I'll start flapping my arms, or I'll use my cloak to kind of catch some wind.
Yeah,
maybe
there you
fall
go.
on the
You
earth.
do the Wile E. Coyote kind of roll. Okay, so I'm gonna roll
Jen, I
3d6
thought you
and you'll
could
take
swim.
that damage.
I don't want to swim in that.
Oh!
Oh shit!
God.
So that is unlucky.
18
Wow.
damage to my
Yeah.
body.
So you take the 18, so you're down to 25. So Jin is bloodied.
Oh,
And due to that,
And then
you
I'm
will
taking
make.
fall damage here as well.
Yeah. Why is it making you do a concentration?
for fear,
He's
but it
taking
doesn't
damage.
work. So
For
it's
fear,
like,
it doesn't work. But yeah, I mean, you save. It might work on the other ones. You haven't seen it.
Well, if that's the case, get rid of his concentration on fear.
Okay.
What? I
He
passed.
doesn't.
Shift
He
right.
doesn't. He passed. He's good.
No. I mean, like the fear didn't work on the moss spawn, right?
Yes. Does it? Is only 6
So-
seconds?
Fear lasts a longer time.
Yeah, it's a minute. So it
You
can
can just have
still
it
be
up
there.
still.
He doesn't know how it will
Okay.
affect the other creatures.
Okay.
Anyway, so Maria, you were 30 feet, I believe, as well.
Yeah, so it's another 3d6 damage for me.
Yep. Let's roll that for you. So Maria, you. Oh my God!
Come on!
Wow. Maria,
Thanks.
I guess out of nowhere, you just fall. Way out of the way than you thought the fight was going. I imagine she would take a look behind to see if Jin's still alive. Luckily for her, he is. So let's see. Why did it do that? Hold on. Whoa.
I'll go over to Mario.
I might have just
okay,
killed her.
Now I'm just dead.
Yeah, now hold on. You're fine.
I say.
Okay.
Sorry.
Are you fucking?
Am I also going to be given the prone condition?
Is that a 2024 thing?
Well, no, you made me unconscious by setting me to 0, so it
Yeah,
automatically
no.
give me the prone condition.
Hold on. Just give me
Am I
2
prone right now?
seconds.
Am I
I
prone?
don't know why that's happening. Weird shit's
Uh-huh.
happening. Okay. No, I'm not gonna give you the prone condition. Clear.
Okay, thank you.
So you're fine. But you will take
Ow,
not
I
a
had my
DC
turn,
23
by the way.
concentration. I don't know what you're concentrating on though.
I was concentrating on
Really
Sleet
failed.
Storm, which failed.
Oh shoot.
Wait, did it fail? I never rolled.
It did fail. It did not make any of the creatures prone.
Hold on, because I still have a button to roll concentration here, and
Yeah.
that's a pass.
That's a fail
Did
on my
I?
screen.
So did I? Was it because
It says
the
failed.
DC would be? Okay,
I mean, it's a 10.
but at the start of your turn, Kenko, Torn's gonna go. I can give you advantage. Just hold your action.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, no. Fuck that.
Fuck you, Torrid.
Fuck you,
So I
bitch!
flip off Torin, and then I pull out my character sheet. So DM, quick question.
Okay.
You said the cores of these guys are made of metal, a metallic substance, correct?
Had Kinko ever seen that?
Yes.
When?
In fact, I've attacked these guys many times, and you said, well, as we're
No,
doing
wasn't
piercing
one
damage,
melting
you're
and we
hitting a
saw it's
metallic
like iron
core.
core or
That's true.
something?
That's true. I believe that was only Jin
Yeah.
that saw it, but yeah.
Yes, okay. I would like to take out my fucking rapier. Do what to your rapier? But first of all, where the fuck is that?
I will take a bar of soap
I'll take a bar of
and
soap.
put it on the end of my rapier.
So actually, soap melts metals. So if you
No, I'm
think
gonna
about
put it in the
Because
mason.
he's acidic, and this is basic.
I'll take steady aim, give myself advantage.
Bro is cursing chemistry right now.
And then I'll thrust King Piercer into this guy's gay hole.
Okay.
Your hole's gay.
Are you gonna heat metal?
His hole's. I'm going to heat metal.
Okay.
Do I have to roll
So
damage
you
first
hit-
and then?
I would like you to roll damage. Yeah, I want to see what happens here.
Do I have sneak attack on this? Yes, I have advantage. Go. And then
Okay. So the attack goes through. So I'll say that your King Piercer makes a direct hit onto what you believe the core, where you believe the core is, and you hear a tink as it sinks into this kind of like Evangelion-like core. But yeah. Anyway, so that damage
as I hear
goes
this
through.
tink, I'll do a little devilish smile. And I fucking channel energy into my rapier, and you see it glow as something starts sizzling inside of the big goo mass.
Yeah. So I'll just say
It's
that.
medicine heated.
Whoa. Yeah, we'll just keep doing that. Anyway, so must drop the metal item.
Must drop the metal item.
So yeah, so I'm just gonna say I like the way you think. So this metal core that you think you hit, you cast heat metal, and this creature immediately begins to bubble up. It begins to sort of like expand out like a balloon as that heat builds up, and you see it start to essentially get to the point where it's about to pop, and it does so. But in doing so, I'm going to say that the splashback is going to hit both you and Maria. So why can't that work? Oh. So hold on, let me do this piecewise, please. So there's that damage for you, Kinko.
Ah.
And then there's that damage for you. Wow. Lucky you.
Ha, one.
One. So it
Ha,
explodes into a big ol' pile of tar, and it's gone.
I turn to Mario and I say, "You still have a banishment ready?
Sure do. What do you ask?
Save it for Big Bad."
I look over the moss bond.
Uh-huh.
And then my turn. Torn time, baby.
All right, ODM.
3 letters. ODM.
ODM.
Um, so how did you describe this this liquid again?
Like, essentially
Blood.
dark tar blood. Yeah.
Okay. What would your thoughts be on the control water spell?
Ooh.
What are you
So
trying
my
to tell me? What you're
trying
trying?
to do that?
Tell me what you're trying
so
to
my
do
idea
here.
here.
I don't
idea
dislike it,
is
but
to
tell me.
take up the water, or like whatever, or the blood, tar, shit, and just push it all backwards towards where we came from, so Olaf can get a safe escape.
Cite me the exact terminology of the spell that you're trying to use here without trying to hit
So-
Olaf.
Yeah, it's a control water.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, dude,
the
read
name,
whole thing
DM.
real quick.
Yeah. So I am trying to use the redirect flow portion of it. So
Okay.
you cause flowing water in the area to move in a direction you choose, even if the water has to flow over obstacles, walls, or in other unlikely directions. The water in the area moves as you direct it, but once it moves beyond the spell's area, it resumes its flow based on the terrain. The water continues to move in a direction you choose until the spell ends, or you choose a different effect.
Okay, so
It's 100-foot cube, so.
okay, so I'll say that the flow would actually be heading towards your location, so that makes sense. I say that you can reverse it, and you're trying to basically push back everything around
Mhm.
you with the flow. Okay, I can get
specifically
behind that.
around Olaf, so that he can get away.
I can get behind that because all of those enemies are in some direction of the flow, and Olaf's standing on that island. So absolutely, I can get behind that. Are you trying to basically just shove them back from where you guys came from?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ideally, as far towards the entrance as possible. So
I
like
would
here.
say 300 feet. You could go up. You wouldn't have line of sight, but I imagine you would know kind of the way to twist the spell to get the most effect. So I would say, yeah, you can go for it. I don't know what kind of save this is gonna be. I imagine
Dexterity or strength?
I'm just gonna make it a DC. I'm gonna make it a DC 30 strength.
We'll make it my spell save DC.
Okay, that's fair. So go ahead
15.
and we'll do that. So 16.
Oh shit! I just realized. Well,
So-
this is gonna end concentration on Shield of Faith, but we killed the guy anyway. So
So Mosspawn is gonna make that save. He's gonna do it with strength. He's gonna hold fast. Mosspawn's gone.
I feel like
He
they're
is.
made. You could just kind of like split them in half with part water if they're
Shit.
made of it.
It's a different kind of goo. It's like of the same variety, but it's more like coagulated. So anyway, Mosspawn gets thrown back by this spell. It's fine. I don't care. Hold on. Let me figure out the rest of these
Big
guys.
water.
Okay, so that guy's staying, and then this guy. Okay, so I'm just gonna say that both you see the Mosspawn and the immediately farther out medium Shadow Ooze get whisked away by this spell up the corridor from where y'all came, and not to be seen again. It was a really effective use of that spell. And
I got you, Olaf.
Torin
Now get the
is
fuck out of there.
Torin's concentrating on
Running
making
away.
Torin's concentrating on making sure that they go farther away. I'm gonna say that it's gonna take some time for them to go up all that way, Torin. So you're gonna have to hold the spell or concentrate on it for
Keep the flow of the
probably
water
3 more
going that
rounds.
direction.
Yeah, probably 3 rounds. Just so that they're max distance. But yeah,
waterbending it.
so
Hell yeah.
I would say that would take all of your attention. But what else would you like to do?
And my turn.
Okay. So, like I said, large shadow ooze. He's going. He's flying. I mean, past the point of where you guys can even see. So I'm just gonna skip his turn. Olaf, it's up to you. All you see in front of you is this lone shadow ooze.
Olaf is looking in the direction of where the other 2 monsters were whisked away, and he's breathing heavy. You see his back rising and falling in anticipation and just excitement, pure fucking bloodlust. And then he like kind of slowly turns his head around back to the medium ooze. I guess it's just us. And he's gonna do the same thing. I think he's gonna try, and his fucking forearms flex and wreathe, the muscles wreathe, and he's gonna try and rip another core out
Go for it.
on this other guy. So it's that. I think I'm still doing it reckless, but you said it's hidden, so it cancels out. So we'll just-
No, we're
click
not
on
in that.
reckless on your
We're
character
not in
sheet.
that. We're not in that effect anymore. So it's just, I believe if you do reckless, it's advantage now.
Okay, so I'll click reckless, and then I will do an unarmed attack, grapple, to rip this shit out, to rip it out with my other one hand. Already has an orb. The other one shoots through his chest, is viciously clawing around,
You
trying
get
to
it.
grab it as. I get it.
You get it, and so
Rip
you
it
reach
out.
into it. Again, I mean that acid fucking hurts, dude. But you're too metal.
Not
You go
enough.
straight for it. You do take that 4 damage, but you grab it by the ball, literally, and it begins to dissipate as this orb, super cold orb you grab, it leaves its entity, and it just fades into the goo that is right there. So I'm gonna keep combat going. Oh wait, yeah, we have that other guy. Or no, we don't. No, we don't. So I'm gonna keep combat going because technically, those guys still exist. So Maria, or
Wait,
sorry.
I'm not done, bro.
Oh, you're not done. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Olaf.
What?
Sorry.
Okay. Olaf is kind of like almost dancing with the 2 orbs in place, and he's going to like hunch over and try and crush each orb in his hand
Okay.
if I can. If that's like just a strength save or like a
So
strength
you use
check.
your action. I'll say that you can
So-
use your other action of
My
multi
bonus
attack.
action, which he can attack, right, as a
Yeah.
barbarian. So.
Yeah, I'll say that you're using your action of. I don't know. I wouldn't say that you would be able to make an attack on the orbs because you really used your action to grapple. So
Okay.
I wouldn't rule that that's a possibility right now.
Damn it! I just want to close my hands.
He could throw them. I'd give him the bonus action to throw them, but not like at a person or a specific place.
Can I walk over to the moonlight here? And I'm just gonna jet my hands open palmed into the moonlight.
It's metal as fuck.
Is that gonna hurt you?
Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt.
Okay. So you're just gonna hold the orbs out into the moonbeam?
To the light with you.
All right.
I like put on my hand to like tell him that's gonna hurt, and I just put it back down.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna. Yeah, I think that should do. I think that's an object interaction. So I think at that point that would work. So I'm just gonna push you into the beam so that way you take the damage.
Okay.
Oh.
Constitution saving
make
throw
that
as the
save.
barbarian. Try me, bitch. 22. I'll take it. Is 22 gonna pass?
22 does pass, I believe.
It should pass,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, no luck.
Yep, it does.
The
So you take half
Glances
that
off of his
damage.
pecs.
You take 7 damage instead. But the orbs in your hand immediately like dissipate, like they were never even there to begin with. This is radiant damage, isn't it?
They just turn
Yeah.
to sand.
It's radiant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn to
Yeah,
sand, didn't
so yeah, it immediately just like exactly like sand. It flows through your fingers and falls into the river of blood underneath you. I'm gonna move you back just assuming
Ah,
you have 10 extra.
His hands and up to his like shoulders are basically just almost like melted flesh at this point. They're burnt flesh.
Yeah,
for sure.
they're pretty rough.
Bring him back, Torin. I'm ready.
I think we need to be a little more concerned about their overall health and also what the fuck happened to you.
I just
Turn
stick
into a
a thumb out.
masochist.
I just beat my chest with my raw hands.
Jesus.
Freaky, says Kenko.
Maria is going to use her 30 feet, start running down this corridor to see what's at the end. And what is this?
That's a staircase.
What do you say?
You see a staircase.
Staircase? Is it locked or anyway?
Nope.
Okay. She
Also,
is
do you
going
see it?
to.
Because do you have dark vision?
I do have dark vision.
Okay,
Yes.
just making sure.
All right. I am then going to take the ready action to. Fuck, we're probably going to heal up after this. I'm going to take the ready action to cast.
Big ball blaster.
Fuck. Big ball blaster. You're so right. Yeah.
Olaf's a fucking menace, bro. I'm seeing the tremor sense over here.
Okay.
He's a daredevil,
Yeah, fuck it.
bro. That's terrifying.
I'm going to take the ready action to cast magic missile if an enemy comes down the hallway. So that's going to mean I am concentrating.
Which way?
Which I can go ahead and give to myself. From the corner.
Okay.
So towards Kenko. So I will go ahead and get myself concentrating, and then I will end my turn.
Lillian, you're up. Even though it says giant vulture.
If you want to swap it out, you can, but...
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Healing Word on Jin and then get the fuck out.
What do you say to your homie?
What's the word, Villian?
What's the word? I'm just gonna say bird is the word. I'm gonna say bird and fucking druidic. And you can see like these like green golden like ish lights kind of like float over from my hand, kind of like dance around Jin's head. As you can see, like, you know, wounds closing. We kept that.
Kenko sneezes.
Michael, feels better now. Thank you.
PMS.
All right.
Positive magic.
Did you get those?
I don't know that I healed. Not yet. No.
I don't think you did. Let me
19
check.
points
you
of
did.
healing. What the fuck?
I
So,
targeted him.
I don't think you didn't... Did you target him? Because he's
There you
not
go.
targeted on the
He's
extra
good.
spell.
I got it.
I targeted him, I healed him, and then I untargeted him.
I got
Ah.
it. He's good now.
That's insane amount of healing. What the fuck?
Yeah.
From a bonus action. Let's go.
I cast it as the third level spell, so.
I
Do
appreciate
I,
that. Angie.
also, is that surge bad?
That's a good surge.
Okay, good.
20 means you're
Yeah.
positive magic state now, so you're.
I'm going to
immune
move
surges.
over here.
Jade, how do I give him the
Uh,
positive
Trey,
magic
do you-
state?
Hey, go, how's it doing?
So you need to go to the actor tab, get in, spawn in the powers that be, place
Ah!
it near him,
Uh-huh.
target him,
I
and then
see you,
on,
bastard!
and then on his character sheet, just apply the positive magic state 1d4 times. Villian has not rolled a d4 yet.
Nick, roll a d4.
All right.
4. Oh my god, it's 4.
Gorgeous.
4. All right, so make sure to apply it to him 4 times. So you've
So I
already done
just,
it once.
do
so
I
just
do it?
you-
Do I just keep
yeah,
doing it?
keep-
Oh,
keep doing it. 3,
Like that.
4. You're good.
wow, that is terrible. And then he disappears.
Yeah, I fixed it in the main world recently.
Wow,
So what does that? All right, cool. I'm gonna do my turn on that.
that is terrible. My god, that is what you have to do every time.
Yeah, I fixed it in the Starfall of Balron because I learned how to code recently.
Wait,
So-
Kenko's just on fire?
So no, that's the moss
Ah,
spawn. So
my
you hear the moss spawn just erupt in anger as it's being thrown from its domain, and you hear it go down the corridor y'all walked from, and you know, Torin, that eventually you're gonna run out of water, and eventually this thing's gonna want to come back.
We need to get the
Regardless,
fuck out!
regardless, you got about 2 more rounds before it takes a U-turn and it comes right back at y'all. But yeah, it goes further and further down. You hear the yelling turn into a distant murmur. Jen, it's you.
Okay, Jin collects himself, his ankle kind of remended with the bird lights. I guess above the table, I mean, we got a 6v2 going on here, 5v2 going on here. I kind of want to see what we can do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Did Jin say that in character?
Or do we want it? I'm saying above the table. Do we
Okay.
want to continue down this?
We don't know what's in the
corridor?
future. I don't want to risk having to fight something we don't need to.
I think Olaf would definitely still want to fight because that's what he's always done. Jin is kind of. I guess I'll reposition. I'll kind of shimmy around the wall here and try to reposition, see where everybody's at. Everybody's kind of looking down this corridor. I see Torin holding his arms up, concentrating on holding this water back. Torin, are we leaving? I don't.
This is just another obstacle that's stopping me from seeing my mother again. We're going.
Okay. Shit. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. That's fair. Olaf, come on. Come. I'm like, two hands flicking towards me. Come on.
I can't speak with animals.
I swear to God, Olaf would not turn on this, but we'll see what he does after Jin.
He has a brain.
He can
this is
think.
my
I think his
30.
I think his comrades are more important than the fight.
He's
think-
also enraged at this moment, so he's like having the time of his life. I'll see what I do here. So I come down the corner, see Mario running down that way. I will.
You walk down the corridor, you see a black goo. You know that they had a fight over here.
I can go. I guess we're taking off.
Alright.
We're taking off. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's leave.
Jin kind of sheathes his sword, and that purple energy from the sword comes back through the gauntlet, and he kind of flicks the gauntlet hand down, and the energy gathers in his legs and feet, and he's going to cast Expeditious Retreat on himself. And now I will bonus action. I will just regular action dash to catch up to Maria. And I can't see. Do you see anything?
Yes, I see a staircase, and I point over to the staircases.
Okay.
I think
Then
with
I will-
Expeditious Retreat, it just means you immediately... Hold on. Doesn't it cost an action? Or whatever? Because I was about to say, can you cast Dancing Lights?
It costs an action to wait. I think
Yeah.
it's an action to cast
You
it.
take the
so I
dash action
can't
until it's
Dancing
spent. You
Lights.
take that action again as a bonus action, so you can move effectively 90 feet versus 60.
But it's still an action, so I can't. Oh no, wait.
No, you
it's
can
a
take that
bonus
action again as a bonus action, so you can keep going.
Right, so it's a bonus. Well, I use the bonus action to cast the spell. Is the biggest thing. So now I can cast Dancing Lights. So Jin's gonna catch up to Maria as he dashed with that spell, and he's going to cast out his gauntlet hand, and swirling lights kind of dance around his gauntlet and eject out. And I'm gonna cast light into this fucking chamber here because I can't see shit. Cast spell, which drops my Expeditious Retreat, but man, I can't really see anything. Anyways, I'm gonna. Why is it only one light? Okay, I see. I make a break
I'll
for
move
the.
him back. I'll move him back. I don't know why that happened. Hold on. Why did it?
All right, I
did-
see. I put the lantern above the staircase. I'm like, okay.
There you go.
And that's pretty much my action because my fucking action economy is fucking stupid, and I just did all that for nothing. Oh.
Uh huh.
All right. I see the stairs. Let's go.
Dancing Lights is concentration?
It
Fuck this.
is. Wow. Isn't it a cantrip?
Kenko says, that's all, folks. Take
Tap dance
a
away.
dash action. And go the fuck over here. Where's 6?
Wait, Kiko, we need to regroup.
Fuck you.
It's
Where the
loading
It's
fuck
fine,
screen
just
pops
go.
up. A loading screen pops up as soon as
I
you enter.
go past the cutscene trigger.
So Kenko.
It's around here somewhere.
Kinko hits the stairs, and you hear that heartbeat again. This is the way further down. You don't know if it's the right way, but it's the only way to go forward. So.
Well, I've used all my movements, so I'm standing here.
Yeah.
Right.
We're gonna say
I'm
that
going to.
Kenko.
Oh, God.
Kenko, is your idea to just keep running down the hallway?
No, I'm standing right here right now.
Okay, you're standing right here. Okay.
I've taken the dash action and used all of my 60 feet of movement,
Thorin.
and now I'm standing at the top of these stairs.
Thorin, you're up.
All right, Olaf, it's time to go. Stop your rage, and we need to fucking get out of here. And I'm going to take the ready action to dash towards where the rest of the party is when Olaf is past me.
Okay.
And then I will end my turn.
You hear more fainter, distant murmurs from the large shadows, who's also probably getting just fucked up by this water coming at it, along with the moss spawn. So, I mean, there's not much I can say for what you hear. It would just be farther away at this point.
Okay, so Olaf is like again kind of covered in ooze, blood, burn, acid burns.
He's
You
having the
hear
best time.
two comrades kind of call his ass out of battle. He's gonna take a deep breath and relax his rage. Then reorient to the middle of this island. He's gonna get a running start, and as it gets to the peak of this island, he's gonna leap with a little. And as he leaps, his last step, this lunging step, some more branch tendrils shoot out from his back and eject and kind of shoot themselves into the ground to give him some extra lift. And he's gonna jump.
I want you to make an
across.
acrobatics check, given that you're a big guy,
Okay.
and this is uneven flooring.
It's also like empty water, right? It's just like maybe 6
No,
or 8 feet.
the water has refilled. He's just used some of it from what was there. I mean, they're deep pools, so he just used some of the water. He like basically water bended them out of the.
Do we
area.
see anything on the more evacuated?
On the bed.
Corpses?
Yeah.
Just countless corpses.
Do we see anything that would drag us under?
You, I imagine, could surmise that the tentacles that were doing that was probably that of the moss
Probably
spawn
moss spawn.
or of
Yeah,
the
okay.
yeah.
Just making sure.
Okay, so here's my
That's
yeah. He
But
takes that
no to answer
running
your question.
start. Running start uses the branches to give him some extra lift. Acrobatics check.
Nat
It's a
20.
nat 20. So yeah, these
It's too
branches
good. You
shoot
go
out.
flying into the cave fucking roof. Just kidding.
Boom. I'm flying through the fucking air.
Do
I'm
a
just
fucking
laughing at the
front
same
flip.
time, and I shoulder check into the wall and bounce off, roll on my ass. I'm just.
It's like a fucking pachinko machine. What the fuck?
I made it. Where's the next fight?
All right, and with that, can my reaction proc or
Your reaction can proc.
All right, so that is me taking the dash action, so a full 60 feet. I'm just going to keep on running as much as I can. So
His little dwarven legs carry him down past Olaf somehow.
yeah, still concentrating on control water.
Olaf, still your turn.
Olaf will now dash, and I guess with the charger feet, I get 40 feet.
You get an extra 10 feet of movement, so in total, I think you get 40, 80, 90 feet total of movement.
Good
So
God.
90 feet. Okay,
My
beautiful.
God.
I push past. I gently, of course. I'm not an asshole.
I
yeah,
gently
90 feet
slam
total.
past
So it's
you.
like after you move the initial
Gently, dude.
40,
Go
you
across.
can then move another 50.
Hey, don't go
Yeah.
through that wall. Bad.
Is it shift? No, control.
Space to place a waypoint.
Okay, so yeah, he's like he kind of leaps over the two like 5 foot tall people, like hurdles them, and he just with a massive grin following after Torin and runs through the chamber, and he's ready.
I get
Let's go.
knocked over like fucking shoulder checked.
Oh yeah.
I just look at Jin and Mario with like a bird, just like a whatever expression on my face.
We just got run over by a train, and that's how you look.
That's
The A train's coming through. All right, we're done.
Why did the
okay.
So
Okay.
I don't know why it rolled a search twice, but that was for Olaf's end turn thing. He already has the positive magic state, so we can ignore it. Maria is going to wait by the staircase and end her turn.
Okay.
I'm also going to get rid of concentration on myself because I'm no longer doing that.
Okay. Billion.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to just make my way over here and then be like, "Hey, John, see you later."
Wait,
Oh, not fucking right on Mario. God damn it! I couldn't see. God damn it!
I'm just gonna. There we go.
There you go. It's all right. It's really dark in here.
We see the
not.
ass
It's got lanterns.
It's got lanterns.
It's well lit, actually.
All right, so
multiple.
Okay.
sorry. I was looking at something else. I didn't expect this to happen. So
What was Jack and shit?
basically, you just don't even hear the moss spawn at this point. The heartbeat is going to be stronger than anything you hear from the moss spawn. Torian, you can feel the resistance against your spell still. I mean, you're using basically your core memory to try and further this thing away from you. And luckily, you have pretty high wisdom, so I think you would have a pretty good idea of how to push this thing further and further back. But I would say that at the beginning of your next turn is when this effect is going to end. So effectively, you've put between yourself at least 300 feet. And I believe that we'll resolve it at this point, because I think everyone wants to just head straight down the stairs. So
In the
I
next
think we're going to
session.
go
Correct.
into a chase scene.
Huh.
So with
We
that
have
being
how much
said,
of a head start on this thing?
you have 300 feet. But here's what's going to happen. I'm going to end combat.
Okay, before we resolve what a chase is, Maria can cast Arcane Lock to just lock like whatever like entrance it is behind her.
Okay.
Do we have something to resemble something like a door, like a stone-shaped spell or something?
I think y'all can do that during the run. So I think we're going to end combat. And here's what we're going to do. 1 second. Activate.
Roll a new initiative.
No, we're not going to roll into initiative. So here's what's happening. At the end of this is happening quick. So at the end of this fucking... I can't draw. Why can't I draw? What the fuck? There you go. At the end of this tunnel, or at the end of these stairs, you just see this winding tunnel. And eventually, I imagine you're all running. You're booking it. You do hear the moss spawn as this comes out to about a straight and narrow path. You do hear the moss spawn behind you. I imagine as you're running, you're having this conversation. So role play.
I can block the door behind us. I just need something that vaguely resembles a door, a hatch, or some sort of entrance, and then I could magically lock it so it doesn't try to follow us.
Olaf, you look like a door. Maybe.
Hold them off.
Oh god, he's built like a door, but I don't think that'll work.
Let's not do that. Torin. I walk over to Torin.
You run.
Aye.
You're all running.
I
Right now,
sprint over to Torin.
Yeah.
I
Shape the stone.
I don't have that spell prepared. Sorry.
What's the clearance? Like, describe this corridor that we're running down. What's
So
the
you're running
clearance
down.
in it?
It's effectively you're all in a straight line. I mean, it's pretty tight. Running in this is really hard, but you've seen the creatures behind you. They seem to be able to contort their bodies. I mean, being goo, they seem to have a really easy way of squeezing themselves through tight cases. But with that being said, you feel like the moss spawn's getting louder as time goes on. But yeah, that's essentially what you got clearance wise.
So Jin is going to take in this space and consider, would a Autoluke's resilient sphere completely enclose the space? I
Can
know
you
it's
drop
a
that in
sphere,
chat?
so it probably won't. Yeah. How do
I'll
I
save-
drop it in chat?
You press info on it. There you go. A shimmering sphere encloses a larger, smaller creature or object within range. An unwilling creature must be okay. Nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier, in or out, through a creature in the sphere can breathe there. The sphere is immune to all damage, and a creature in the object can't be. So, yeah, I mean, I feel the problem is this spell is for a creature. I mean, that's the target, right?
Right, or object. So if we had a door, we had a door, same
Yeah.
size as the corridor.
Yeah.
What if
So I think
Olaf
you
just
hit the point.
grabs stone from the wall and just starts piling it on?
Yeah, Olaf will start fucking punching and swinging on the rocks and the
So you're
enclosed
trying to
spaces.
create a bit of a cave-in as you're running
Yes.
through. Okay, I
Combo of a
can.
cave in, and then Jin will like support the cave in with magic if possible.
Yeah.
With the
And then I'll
resilience
cast
sphere.
Arcane Lock as well to make it like sturdy, so it can't be like easily
Yeah.
pushed
Okay,
through.
I like that. We're gonna
Three
say that the
actions.
moss spawn is about halfway to y'all. By the point that you make this plan. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna say that we're gonna have 3 phases to this. So I believe it would start with Olaf just swiping immediately at whatever he can rock-wise. He can use Reckless if he wants. He can be supported by other characters, but it'll be one roll.
Yeah. I was about to say, Torin's gonna give the help action, as he's gonna also start swinging at the wall.
Okay, go ahead.
Like a strength check. What is
Yeah.
the roll?
So this is going to be a strength check, yeah,
With advantage.
with advantage. If he wants to Reckless it, because
Okay.
I mean it is an
Well,
attack
I'm
at
already
the end of
giving
the day.
advantage because of the help action, so don't
Okay.
waste rage. You can't
mean-
reckless attack if they're not raging.
Your mother, bro. Hold on.
All right.
Could have guidanced him too, Jade, but oh wait, no,
fair
you
enough.
couldn't have. No, you couldn't have.
I'm gonna
Where's
burn
the
a
where's
lucky
the
on it.
where's the oh.
Get higher. Yeah, 18. We'll take the 18.
Okay, so I feel, well, yeah, with the 22, you're going to be able to launch some pretty sizable boulders away from the wall itself without actually causing a cave-in, luckily enough. You feel like if he hit a little bit harder, it might have been it could have been detrimental to the integrity of the cave itself. So luckily he picked some choice rocks, and he's got a couple of them just lining the corridor behind you. So now you wanted to cast Autoluke's Resilient Sphere on that space.
Let's do. Jin will wait for Maria to kind of lock these, I guess, whatever collection of rocks in place to kind of make it a more sturdier foundation.
Okay. So
And I'll put Arcane Lock in chat just so you can fucking.
yeah,
read it.
please.
Web it closed.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
good
no.
one too.
Says Ginkgo.
It's such a closed door, window, gate, container, or
Do we have
hatch.
the wand of web still?
Who has the wand of web still?
I don't
Not
know.
me.
Yeah, I have it.
Was it
Okay.
me? Okay.
I think that was you.
I
Yeah.
might
Expend
just do that.
expend the
instead.
gold dust worth 25 gold.
Well, hold on. Is the Wand of Web going to? Hold on. If the Wand of Web doesn't work, then I'll cast Arcane Lock because Arcane Lock costs money.
Okay, Jade.
I feel like
Jin sees these boulders building up, and he's going to reach into his satchel on his side, twirl out the wand of web, and shoot a bunch of like. I guess I'll use like 3 charge. How many charges you let me on in action to web it
I
up?
think you could probably get one out
Okay.
before covering that thing covers more ground.
No fucking shot. It's covering 300 feet in a round.
No, it's not. I'm saying it's going to
So-
get closer before you can fire another shot.
All right, Jin puts a bunch of webbing all over it to support it, and I guess that'll be my action for that.
So we got
turn.
webs and we got rock.
Yeah. Can I also make a study action to see how sturdy this thing is and would it need an Arcane Lock in order to fucking like cement it?
Given the way that this thing contorts itself around a seemingly small spaces, you feel like it can definitely make it through the small spaces that still exist.
All right. I'm casting Arcane Lock then.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Better question. Would Arcane Lock prevent that from happening?
You want to take a second to think about that?
Sure.
Okay.
Because
Go ahead.
We still have time.
Do a you can choose. You can do either insight or you can do, I guess it's nature, honestly, given the nature of the monster. So it could be
Do you
either
have
or.
any other suggestions here? Like
I have expertise in
Rowan?
nature, so it should be fine.
Something to stop.
When-
They can slip through these cracks, but
If
I'm
you
sure,
take a
like, some
second,
sort of nature.
it will close distance if you take a second to think about it. We're in bullet time right now.
Would Torn casting guidance on Maria for nature
Sure.
count?
Yeah, you can do
or
that.
harm this timing. Okay.
What
Guidance.
have they
round.
tried growing plants?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking to Affiliate Nick.
Never mind.
Yes.
It'll end concentration on the control water.
No, I mean the water's done. The water's
Oh, the
been
water's
done.
done. Okay.
Yeah,
in
the
that case,
water's
I'm gonna
been done.
cast,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast guidance then.
Why is the water done? We're still within range of it, aren't we?
The water's been done because he lost the amount of water as the water was going up the corridor, I explained this when it was happening. You lose the water as you go, right? So he could only push the monster so far away from the source of the water he was getting everything from before it just kind of dissipates. It's hard to
Drag it
explain.
back and make a big wall.
Well, I mean, he could.
That's what a whirlpool. That's what a
But anyway.
whirlpool is, which I didn't do.
So you're doing nature, right?
Yep,
Okay.
nature, and then Maria does have expertise in nature, so she is going to have.
Can I give her a help action on nature?
I don't think she needs it.
I don't need. I got a 19.
Never mind.
She got a 31. So
You
Maria,
got
you
it.
feel that the way that this creature contorts itself is similar to oozes in the overworld, and it's that the way that they contort their body is more of a magical attribute, because they don't really have much of a core. But you've seen a core on these things, and you know that generally oozes wouldn't have a problem navigating through something like Arcane Lock, but these things will probably not be able to make it through something with Arcane Lock, and you've closed the distances between all these rocks with all these web. You've created a substantial obstacle for this thing to overcome, and it would probably just lose interest at that point.
Okay. So all in all, to say that this does need Arcane Lock.
This does need Arcane Lock, yeah.
Okay. In that case, on my next available chance, I'm going to cast Arcane Lock.
Okay.
Which is now.
Which is now.
Which-
I would say that the
which is now,
monster you
alright.
hear, you can hear at this point, it's mad. You hear.
Alright. I've expended 25 gold, and then I'm going to go ahead and cast it.
We can hear him 30. I'm confused on the spatial logic of this.
It's okay. I don't really have. I
Probably
didn't really
echoing
expect
down
this.
the
Yeah, it's
thin
echoing.
corridor,
Yeah.
Seb. Like we've left the main cavern, and it's now just this long.
Even though he said we
tunnel.
couldn't hear him earlier over the heartbeat.
I'm also going
Yeah,
to
it's
get one charge of
closed
negative magic
distance since
save
that
since I rolled a
time.
5.
30 feet of distance.
It was
We'll
300
probably
feet
dash
away.
distance of 60.
I mean, y'all have talked for a while, so it
we had
can
one
close
round.
three. It hasn't been one round. It's been multiple in my head.
Fuck off.
Right.
Everyone is only
Right.
taking one action.
We've been
but
talking for
regardless-
3 minutes.
You've been talking for a
Okay.
good bit.
In
Alright,
character. no.
regardless,
Yes.
without the negative magic state from casting Arcane Lock, please give me one charge of negative magic state.
The
Oh,
powers that
one
be.
charge of negative magic state.
Here they come. Where is he? Why is
The
he
powers that be.
cloned? Why does he have a
Did you
cloned
clone him?
version of him? I didn't clone him, but he exists. Positive, you said?
Right, negative. Thank you.
The
Take it.
system's getting self-aware. It's cloning
After
itself.
casting the spell, I think what happens is that essentially I just freeze the webs and the rocks together so that there's no cracks in between them, and kind of just seal it off in this magical state. Afterwards, I'll clap my hands together and go, "Well, it's not going anywhere after that."
It's knocking on it, bro.
So do y'all stick around to wait and see?
Nope.
Okay, so
Hell
y'all
no.
take
Y'all
down.
turn and run.
So as you're running, you give it about 50 feet, and you just hear, and it just you can tell it slammed with great force into this thing, and you just keep hearing like that on it, and effectively you feel that did the trick in making sure that this thing can't pass that point. But yeah, you've sealed your way out of this place at the same time. So hopefully going forward,
Says Kenko.
you'll be able to find another way out.
We
So-
don't know what else is within these walls.
Yeah, I imagine.
Well, you're-
At what point do you guys stop running?
No.
So,
Once-
well,
once we
so
start
while
hearing
we're
the
running-
knocking.
Yeah.
Say one more time.
Once we
While
stop
we're
hearing the
running,
knocking,
I'm-
basically.
Okay.
Okay.
So I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna keep hearing it until you get farther and farther away. But eventually you're to the point where it sort of kind of meshes with the heartbeat, and the heartbeat's the most predominant thing. In the direction you're going, the heartbeat seems to be getting louder. And it's starting to kind of smell strange in this area. More visceral, more like pus, an infected
Acrid.
wound, I would say. Yeah, acrid. And you guys take a second to just catch your breath, because I mean that was probably one of the longest encounters y'all have had in a while.
During that
And-
second, can I say something?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Torn's gonna pipe up and go, All right, if we need a moment to rest, I can cast Prayer of Healing so we can take a short rest in 10 minutes. Is everyone else doing okay?
Please. Oh God, I haven't run this much in a while.
All
That would
right.
be much appreciated.
So we're gonna
Alright,
do
so-
we're gonna do a soul drain check real quick.
Cool. And what is that con save?
That is a con save.
Closer to
Alright.
the heart, is it more intense?
Mario got
that
an
it's, like,
8.
permeating our souls or something like that?
You can
Torn
feel
got a
the
14.
heartbeat resonating with yours, and it's strange. You all have different heartbeats.
That's
Amazing.
usually the case.
Hmm.
Con
All right,
save.
so Maria, let me write this down. Maria, you're taking a hit.
Yeah, I'm at. So Mario's down now 3 charges or 3 levels of.
Oh my
soul drain.
goodness.
And
Jin's
that's
the best.
Torin. Torin's also got one. Torin, you're
Yeah,
at 4.
so-
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
His dick fell off.
What I hear an uh-oh.
Are we all doing
Oh!
Constitution saving throws? Yeah.
Fillion, you notice that the heartbeat, you know, something about that is making your heart just like flutter and skipping beats. And you hear this voice in your head. Do you fight it or do you give in? Do you let it talk to you?
Is that even possible with my ring on?
Remind me what your ring's effect is.
It's the ring of mind shielding. Would I even hear that?
It's talking to
Does
your
it-
soul, not your mind.
Let me read it. I mean, imagine all the sounds like you reach your thoughts. You know you're lying. Know you're lying. Know you can telepath. Yeah, they can. All right, so that's why I'm asking. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it.
But I know something's trying to talk to me.
Yeah.
I let it talk to me.
So you hear this voice come over you, and essentially, it's
Don't be-
it's deep. It's resonating with the sound of the heart, and it tells you, what am I to you? And
What are we?
it begins to fade away before you have a chance to answer.
I assume we've stopped now. We're standing still.
Yeah.
I just
Torn is casting Prayer of Healing right now.
I just kind of feel my heart kind of skipping beats and then slow down as the voice goes away, and I'm I just chalk it up to me going just stress. I'm just it's not real. There's no voices in your mind. You're fine. Okay. Whew. I'm not gonna say anything.
I guess Olaf is kind of just he's doing
Yes.
great. He's in peak physical condition. He's kind of crossed his arms, leaning against the rock. His eyes are trained down the hallway where they came from, trying to listen out for that exciting, beating,
Well, when you
howling
start spending
beats.
hit die, Kenko, fucking
What?
Prayer of Healing also heals you.
But he's also very intrigued and excited as the heartbeat kind of falls in sync with his own, and he's breathing a lot heavier, not because he's exhausted, because he hears a challenge at the end of the other end of the hallway, and he's just waiting for the group. Jin has collapsed to the ground. He's on his ass, heavy breathing through his chest. He feels the heartbeat sinking. He's kind of doing his best to look after his friends, but he's very worried about himself. Are we taking a short rest, team?
Yes. So over the course, due to Prayer of Healing, we're taking a short rest over the course of 10 minutes.
Okay, so with that in
Okay.
mind, Jin is sitting down and his
10
book
minutes.
floats in front of him, and he's going to be he's going to use his memorize spell to kind of reorganize his preparation, prepare a different spell.
Yeah.
And he's kind of just muttering to himself what he could think would work in this unknown, ambiguous situation. So he's kind of just absent-mindedly, but intent on his spellbook right now.
Torin is also going to cast remove curse on himself to get rid of his 4 stacks of soul drain.
Yeah. Do you want me? I want to go ahead and say, Torin, before you had done that, Torin, you would have realized that, I guess, having 4, chances for this being to get at you, it really just absolutely drains your soul. And just so everyone knows, Torin would have elaborated on this. If you hit 4 stacks of this soul drain effect, you have disadvantage on all death saving throws.
Well, not gonna have that. And I cast remove curse.
Have what? Jin looks up from his spellbook.
I felt a little bad from the cast that were experiencing.
Right.
So
I just barely managed to duck whatever influence that was just now.
I felt a little too bad on that one.
That's fair. That's fair. How's everybody else doing through your perspective? As in, who else has curse on them right now?
Philly just looks a little pale and is just kind of like breathing heavily.
Fillion, you have 3 stacks of soul drain on you.
Yeah. I'm like just kind of like leaned against a wall, just like never better.
Fillion, it's been particularly taxing on you, especially with the voice sort of seeping its way into your head.
Yeah, I absolutely throw like a thumbs up, just looking at the ground. Clearly, I'm like out of breath
while you're retching, just like
yeah.
That doesn't look promising.
Maria is also. You can tell that she looks quite pale. Some of her, like, how the skin veins or whatever are like more of a higher blue. You see that's kind of running over across her body because she also has 3 stacks of soul drain.
Okay.
You can tell that she's trying to not make it apparent.
Worse than normal.
Okay.
I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Weathered. But
Kinko, you have one stack. If everyone wants to know, Kinko, you have
Pretty good.
1. Maria is 3. Olaf has 1. Jin has 0. Torin now has 0, and Villian has 3. So of the group, Villian and Maria are feeling the biggest effects, and they happen to be the biggest squishies. So keep that in mind, y'all.
Our impacted cast, I hope you guys can stick around, Torin, and our next, whatever finds us next in the next room at the end of this corridor. You guys stay by Torin. Torin, good luck keeping them up. We'll do our best to not be as much of a burden. Right, Olaf? You're like,
I handled an entire platoon of my brethren. I can handle just the 5 of you.
Appreciate that confidence. This is quite the disturbing situation we find ourselves in.
And I'm not going to let it stop me.
All right. Well,
Someone else hearing voices? Just me?
don't you always hear
I do every so often.
This one's a bit different. It's less cocky and doesn't make me want to kill myself. Or kill it. So it's just like, yeah.
Did it say anything about the Crux?
Sounds like Venom.
Was it deep and menacing? It didn't say anything about a crux, though.
I would consider it deep and menacing.
Then it might be the same thing. It didn't say anything about a crux, though.
I wouldn't risk forcing a connection with the sinister being like this if it is reaching out to you, considering what it's already done.
He can shield his mind.
Yeah, I can.
That's fair. Okay, Jin kind of recollects himself, gets back up. I've caught my breath. I've re-prepared. I'm ready to move on now. If the rest of us are stabled,
Yes.
Let's roll.
I'm ready.
we go.
So y'all trudge on, not really knowing, what more is in store for you. And I mean, at this point, I think everyone's starting to feel it. You really don't know if you're even going to the right direction. All y'all have is stop. All you really know. Damn it, that fucked me up. It got me laughing.
Billion, you've got such soft hair.
Y'all really don't know the direction you're heading is even, remotely true. All you know is that there's this sort of heartbeat, and it seems to be the only logical way to go. So as you guys are going down this hallway, the veins and just nasty putrid smell is just getting stronger and stronger, and the beats are getting louder and louder. It's pounding on your heads and your bodies. But eventually you come to a
Hey-ho.
crossroads, and before all of you lies 3 different paths.
First, it was 2 different choices. Now it was 3. Fair enough.
Sucks,
I'm out of scouts.
unfortunately.
do?
Well, both of you have your Find Familiars. I can always cast it myself at the expense of 10 gold. We send 1 Find Familiar down each way, and we go from there.
Of my wild
My familiar
companion.
fell off.
What?
Y'all had been walking for about 5 minutes, by the way, from where you short rested.
It takes approximately 1 hour to cast Find Familiar
I see.
For free.
for free.
If you're lesser magic, and then Jin's gonna snap his fingers, a bunch of celestial dust kind of apparates and forms the shape of Duo on his shoulder. And which one would you like to go down, buddy? And he the owl does a 360 head, then clocks rhythmically each one, and he's gonna go down the middle one.
Well, how come he can do that?
So how far can you feel and see with Duo, or are you just not doing that?
I'll tap into him. I'll rest a shoulder or rest a hand on Mario's shoulder, and Jin's
Ooh.
eyes they go blank, but they turn into the night sky essentially. They bunch of starry eyes, and then he taps into Duo as it kind of flies down the middle hallway, the middle path. So 100 feet.
As you're, flying down,
Ooh.
this beat,
Ooh.
it's getting louder. This is the way to
Ooh.
wherever that beat is, the center passage. And weirdly enough, you hear this voice again. Well, I guess you don't hear it again, but you hear it for the first time, this kind of voice that has been described by both Kinko and Filion, and now you're hearing it somehow through the bird. And you hear this sound emanating from probably the back of this chasm saying, "You should not be here." And immediately Duo is seized up. It falls to the ground and begins to contort, eventually breaking its own neck and fading into nothing.
He snaps his own neck as an owl.
Yeah.
He spins it a little more than
Jin
180.
kind of feels that, and he jolts back a bit. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. He kind of mutters under his breath, and
Did we see that?
Oh yeah, you see Jin.
So
kinda
it's
flutter
about
back.
100 feet down, so I don't imagine, unless you can see 100 feet into dark. No.
Yeah.
But-
I can, actually.
Torin can
Jin,
see
what
100
happened?
feet into dark?
120.
Wow. Okay, so Torin could have
Damn.
seen it.
What
Did you see
happened?
that? You saw that, Torin? That was
He popped your head off like a corkscrew.
hunting. I don't know if that is some sort of protective magic, and we shouldn't take that. If that's, maybe we should reconsider our
What did you
options. That should be
see?
the last one. I didn't
What
see
happened?
anything. Duo was moving ahead, and I might have heard the voice that reached out to you two individuals, and it caused Duo to kill himself on the spot, quite horrifically and physically. I will
What did he
need to
say?
give some
Oh, that's just
aftercare to
great.
my buddy here pretty soon. He does not like that kind of interaction in this plane. So maybe not the middle one for now. We could probably try the other two.
What did he say to you?
That we are not welcome, that we shouldn't be here.
Yeah, well, no fucking shit.
Self-explanatory.
I look down the fucking corridor. Where's the fucking door?
You just hear beating.
Olaf's gonna copy you. He's gonna run up to you and take a deep fucking breath and just bellow out, We don't want to be here, but we will fight you, and we will win.
Jesus. As Maria, can I look down each hallway to try to discern them from each other at all? To get
Before you
maybe
do
a
that,
glimpse of what? Yeah.
Before you do that, Jen, I'm gonna give you inspiration.
Olaf.
Oh, is that Olaf?
Yeah, that was Olaf.
All right. Olaf, I like that. Good job.
I'm gonna smell down this quarter.
Oh,
Ooh.
Olaf already had inspiration. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right, so Kinko.
Jen will take it.
Jin will not take it. Olaf will just be sick. Kinko, I mean, it's a chasm. What do you want me to say? I mean,
What does it smell
it just
like?
keeps going. It just keeps going.
Smells like innards.
It smells like it keeps going.
It smells like it keeps going. I mean,
so-
I imagine you can hear the echo of your breath going down that way. And it sounds like a pretty long walk. But that, I mean, other than that, I can't really give you too much.
Are the hallways? Are these two separate hallways that are not the heart one? Are they fucking made of different material?
Mm-mm.
What about this
Same
one?
Yeah,
stone.
that's what I'm trying to do as Maria, is to try to see
Yeah.
anything that discerns between the three. So
I
the
will
top right has a
say.
chasm. Okay.
Okay, that was a better worded question. I will say, not a chasm.
French
It's not a chasm. It just seems to go on for a long time. So not a chasm. I will say that one of them goes up, and that would be the one to your left, and one of them does go down. And it should be noted that the heart one also goes down. In terms of the differences between the cave's topology, I would say that the one to your right seems to be more of a natural like cave formation, and the left one, I guess I'm using Torin's non-existent stone cutting here, but Torin, you believe that this was like made with hands, like somebody mined that out, and that's all I'll give you.
Define
I'd like
somebody.
Okay.
Like monster hands,
Oh
pickaxes.
no! Like yeah, like it was made by like tools and like humans with a
By
mean.
humanoids.
You know what I mean?
not natural, basically.
Not
non-naturally
natural.
occurring.
Not a natural. Yeah, not a natural thing. But it appears to look like a cave opening.
All right. Torin, after looking at the different, and then the middle hallway, is there any? What about that one?
Aside from the giant heartbeat, it's indiscernible.
Right. So we have heartbeat,
Little one it is then.
natural
Olaf.
cave, not
Olaf.
the middle one.
How good is your tremor sense? Can you like how far out does it go?
Let me see. Because I have an idea. I don't know how far this will let us, and this would be my last rage use, but I could burn my last rage. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
I can use my stone cutting to gain tremor sense myself. It'll be okay.
Right. Let's let. Oof, wrong one. Let's let Torin take a peek at what he's got.
Now it's only also 60 feet, and it only lasts 10 minutes. Yours is permanent though, so I was thinking we could split
I'll help
up and
Torin.
see.
As Olaf. I'll help Torin, and we'll both are kind of like Olaf will stand beside Torin and kind of kneel and really open his senses up as best he can, his new tremor sense, and the mushroom that grew on his head as like a champion of the mycelial colony, kind of like almost dances back and forth as he's like really concentrating.
He rips the soles off of his shoes.
Now I will mention
That
to
too,
you,
actually.
Trey, is that with stone cunning, I need to be
Great idea.
touching the stone, and then it also needs to be either natural or worked. So that's the criteria for this tremor sense here. It's also only a range of 60 feet, but with Olaf helping me, maybe we can extend that. Smile.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'm gonna expend it.
We're both earthbender sensing this hallway as best we can.
Is this
Okay.
even part of the heart? I touch the naturally caved-in wall.
It's probably
let's resolve one
an
thing at a
excellent
time.
observation worth considering.
I mean, there's veins everywhere.
Oh.
You believe that
On the natural one as well?
Yeah, I mean, the veins are have been everywhere since you've been here. They just get more pronounced as you go on closer to the heart.
Superimposed on top
Yeah,
of the material.
yeah. I mean, no matter where you go, it's squishy. Think like underneath the castle in Baldur's Gate 3.
They don't know that yet.
Well.
Baldur's Gate reference.
Think
Anyway,
about
I know
the
that. I got sucked down there.
Think about the upside down in
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
Yeah, basically. Essentially,
watched
that's
mid.
happening. But anyway, back to the original question of using tremor sense to kind of, I guess, sonar this place out. So I will say,
Sync with the
with-
rushing blood of the veins on the stone as well.
I don't know about all that, but you do know stone pretty well. And you do know that, yeah, the leftmost cavern seems to be carved out by hand. Of note, down further into that area appears to be built upon brick. But past that point, there seems to be some kind of obstacle that's keeping you from looking further. And aside from that, there's not much to glean. The other side, and I think Olaf would have a better idea of this, there seems to be the presence of rot, like on the stones, like something's rotting down there. It's been dead, but it feels like death has creeped into the stones. And I mean, it's kind of, if you take a closer look at the veins, it seems like that area seems to have less veins traveling to it. So that is what I'll give you.
Well, we have death, decay down to the right, and then we have man-made structures that something's blocking me to the left, and then we have death down the middle. What are we thinking?
Mayhaps lootable corpses. Let's go down here.
All right. Unless anyone else has a different opinion, then it's to the right. It is.
Yeah.
Jin, in your head, there's
Zombie.
a small voice as you're walking down that way.
Oh boy.
A small voice. There's magic behind you. As you're walking down,
Up.
as you're walking down the right, you take a look 180 degrees, I imagine, right behind you, where this voice seems to be emanating from, and it's from the direction of where the Torin said the man-made structures were. But the voice dissipates, like it wasn't behind you to begin with.
So it corresponds with the tunnel that we're going to go down.
No,
Because you stay right behind me, and
no.
I'm heading down the tunnel that they just investigated. But
Yeah,
you say
it's
the opposite.
opposite direction. Yeah, the orgasm was what it's been labeled here.
Orgasm.
Man-made structure cave.
Just a hunch, and less of a hunch and more of an invasive magical voice poking my head. There might be magic behind us, and God knows what that could entail. I'm
Sounds
totally
like all the
fine.
more reason to not.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you
exactly.
talking about?
I don't know. I'm just starting to get a little bit of a taste of your medicine, where things are just finding their ways into my head again. Wasn't very a fan of that with Prolesis, and now some new voice, kind of, I believe, distinct from the malicious one that reached out to Duo, has piqued my interest, my hazardous interest in the magic towards the orgasm. Again, we might not survive the first one, but worth considering that there might be something in that direction.
As long as you don't make a deal with a god again, I'm good.
I look up to the sky. Hey, what's down here?
Okay.
Waiting for a response from the gods.
No, Olaf is gonna trudge right up to Kenko, put Kenko on his shoulder, willingly or not.
Ah!
Here we go, and they'll just start heading down that way.
Okay. Does everyone follow suit?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
I follow.
So
New map.
everyone follows suit.
There is no token in this seat.
Oh shit. Why didn't it put y'all? Hold on. I must have fucked up. But anyway.
Oh,
Dark Souls reference.
I like this. I like this.
You needed to turn off token vision in the scene. Is what you needed to do because that's also black and white.
Well, hold on, then I'll do that.
Is it not supposed to be black and white?
No, it's not.
I just don't like it.
It's kind of a vibe.
It goes hard.
It does.
Token vision is
Do you know-
off. Safe.
There we go.
So nice. I like that.
Y'all can be here too. Anyway, so let me put all y'all in here, and then I'll tell y'all what's going on. Filian,
Oh,
and then
Hey Zeus, how's it going?
Kenku.
Hello.
All right,
Oh,
so as you step into this like hallway, this chamber, who's leading?
Torin's
with
gonna
me on his
step up,
shoulders.
and I was about to say Torin's gonna step up, given all the skeletons on the walls, and just have the ready action, having a fucking turn undead ready.
Sure. So you're leading?
Yep.
All right, Torin. So as you step into this chamber, I mean, there's bodies upon bodies. Some of them fresh, some of them looks like they've been nothing but dust for eons. And they're just pinned to these walls. And it seems like this is where everything that slinks down from the upper levels comes to rest, basically a husk of what it was when it started its life in this hall or dungeon. But I mean, there's no light here aside from the torch and this faint reddish glow that spills from this giant archway. There seems to be an amount of carved stone, but it's right at the entrance, and past that, it's just natural cave, is what you'd be able to tell, Torin. But you know, the sound here's quiet. It's not much to go off of, and there's not many heartbeats. It's like you can't hear that same oppressive thrum that you know you've been hearing. Like the dungeon is holding its breath, you being here, and the air is just cold and dry. I mean, compared to the humid chambers above, it's night and day. It's like nothing's here, truly. But yeah, I imagine you would first notice, and I guess all of you would notice, the bone walls lined in this cave area. There's just rows of humanoids.
only humanoids, or do we see other stuff?
It seems to be humanoids. There can be
I was about to
creatures and
say-
stuff like that. Do you want to make? Why don't we make an investigation check to see what we find?
I'd like to specifically make an investigation check because you said some of these are fresh. If I recognize any of them, so specifically like my family or something like that. And Torin's family
Okay.
specifically.
Okay.
Investigation.
Yeah. Let's do a group investigation check.
Okay.
Okay.
Didn't
Torin, you try as you might. It's dark in here, and I mean, there's tons of bodies. You'd be here forever, but you don't find anything regarding
21.
that. Filian, same
21.
effect. Maria and Kinko. I would say that. Let's see who would know this. So, Idjin. Okay, cool. Kinko, you find
21.
kind of just a rusted blade marked with dwarven runes. So you kind of answer Torin's question of, is there dwarfs in here? Anyone he would recognize? There has to be. There's a rusted blade here with dwarven runes from what you can recognize. You've seen some scribbles that he's done before. Maria, you find a broken staff capped with a frost-rimed crystal.
I pick it up.
I'm going to allow you to do an insight of where that could have originated from.
Okay. Can I do history because I'm better at it, or Arcana since it might be magical?
I would say Arcana.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
15.
Yeah, this seems to kind of coincide with the same magic item that you found earlier. Same kind of magic. And it seems like you found the user of your crystal lined in the wall.
the crystal on top of the staff, does it react?
No, I mean, there's not a slot. You take a look at the staff. There's not a slot for said crystal. It's just that they coincide. You found the master.
Okay.
You think you found the master of who might have lost this thing, and they've been laid to rest a long time ago.
Does
got
the
magic shit on them.
staff can the staff still function as a quarterstaff or like as a spellcasting focus?
It's
or is it
pretty.
too withered away?
It's too withered away, and it's broken. So no.
Well, I thank you for this, and then I shake the frostbite crystal in my hand, and then I just drop it.
I drag myself off of Olaf's fireman's carry and onto the floor, and I say, "They got probably magical shit on them." I run up to the fucking frost wizard and check its bony pockets.
No
if you need any
clothes.
help with that, Jin, I believe we have detect magic, right?
Dude can go first. Dude can go first. To see if he.
So
sifts through.
you reach into. You literally like grave rob, I guess.
Yes.
Oh god.
Classic Kenko.
Classic Kenko, grave robbing. I mean, aside from bones, you're not finding much other than what she found on that character.
Fuck.
Done.
I take his femur.
Ready. For Jin, as we're all kind of sifting through the bones, corpses, fresh and new, I guess. Jin has kind of taken some space and taking in his group and taking in the corridor, kind of trying to, with his investigation, specifically looking for any elements of like commonality between the bones, anything that like would pique interest that has led all of these bodies here. What kind of the bodies are here? Are there like is there any patterns or
So
something
as
like
you're
that?
walking through this space, there is a giant sort of room, and I mean, there's thousands of bones here, thousands of humanoid creatures, and just creatures you've never seen before. You walk into this hallway, and at the center of it, Jen, you take notice is there seems to be like signs that a ritual was casted here, and from the looks of things, it had to have been eons ago. But there's no sign of the crux anywhere here. Almost like it was banished. But you go, I imagine you'd walk towards this ritual site, and what you do see is, actually, why don't you go ahead and roll investigation, you specifically. I feel like you would take more into
So
account.
we-
Or wait, you already had 21, right? Yeah, you already had 21.
rolled a
Yeah, I'm
21.
fine. Yeah, you're fine. So this is your 21 roll. So you walk into this room, and you see at the center of it is this character who's, from what you know about magic, is currently a conduit for whatever effects happening here, because his staff is fused into the stone itself, and he's frozen, bones and all, in place as if he's casting a spell. And you look at him, and you're careful not to mess with him, for if you do, you feel like whatever effect he's having on this area is the only thing keeping the Crux at bay. So that is what's essentially happening here. That is the reasoning for this, and yeah, you're gonna have to do more digging around this person if you want to see what's going on here.
Just to preface, we pushed past the kind of initial corridor.
Yeah,
walls
the
lined with
silent
bones,
archway. Yeah.
and then this was the kind of the soft red humming glow that you announced before, and we
Yeah.
pushed into that room, and it's this circular chamber with massive chamber with thousands of bones, all in the center of it. There's the stone with the wizard staff through it.
With a wizard
I-
literally sitting there, grabbing the staff and kind of being the conduit for
you
whatever
described
effect
the
is.
wizard. I know you said he's frozen in place, like ice frozen, or just like stuck.
It's like the magic is keeping him propped up. Like if you were to touch him, he would just no. He's definitely just skull and bones, but like
Just-
it's like he's magically being held up by the effects of the spell, and it's like an infinite spell. But that's what you surmise as long as it's not interrupted.
Okay, so we got this skeleton with like elements of wizardry on his person that is holding in place this magic spell, this incantation, this ritual at the center of a bone-lined chamber, thousands of bones. And is the red glow still in this room? Is it coming from the ritual in the center?
So you mentioned the red glow. I meant to
Correct it.
correct it. Yeah. So the ritual itself has a bit of a red hue. I would say like you look at the lines on the ground and everything. That is what I meant by red glow. But aside from that, the red glow seems to emanate from where the heart comes from more than anything. You would have noticed. Yeah.
So Jin is kind of taking it all in, and I guess with Mario beside me, like, and he's very cautious of it all. He's going to activate detect magic and ask that Mario help him kind of surmise the ritual, if there's any spell glyphs, if there's any
Sure.
like pentagrams on the wall or some shit like that.
Yeah. So you guys can discern this. Go ahead.
I do not have
And
detect magic prepared, so I'm just going to
Oh,
raw.
shit.
I'm going to go raw.
And damn,
What?
you said that this was stopping the Black Crocs from coming here?
that is what it feels like. It's going to
It's
require
our
a check
intuitive
to.
guess.
That is what it feels like. It's going
As
to
with-
require
Can I
a
Can
check
I
to
see
do.
an actual border of where the sinews and veins stop?
They just seem to kind of end over time as you got closer and closer to this chamber.
Noticed. All right.
Well, Jin, I'll give you some help, but it's the best we can do.
Yeah, we're just gonna like cold case, like detectives dance around the magics at play, really try to tap in but not flip any levers here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have see invisibility, but I don't think that'll help.
I like this
Magic's
music.
invisible.
This is really good
Yeah.
stuff. Is that a
So,
fucking cock?
investigation?
You just noticed that.
Yeah.
Investigation with help. So
yeah.
okay.
Please be
I
not
like
20.
I like the music.
I do
The
too.
music is
24.
fire. Yeah,
So
it's really good.
both of
This is the
you
dungeon playlist.
kind of sleuth it out, right? There's this guy, seems to be holding up some kind of spell. You do your magic bullshit. You figure out that this spell that he's casting is some kind of. It's not a normal spell. It's been lost to time, but you do know the school is abjuration. And what you reason out is that long ago, when this dungeon was still kind of doing what it's doing with y'all, abducting people, that there was this wizard or a group or party members with this wizard in it, where they managed to make it down to this far, and as his final, kind of resting place, because he couldn't gone that far, he cast the spell as a ritual, and it seemingly voided any of the Crux's energy away from this place, and this is why all the bones end up here. When it seems like the dungeon has no use for these things. It's somewhere that it's something that the Crux can't seem to digest. It leaves the bones.
It's a waste
So,
bin.
yeah, so basically that's what this place has become. There's nothing of value to the Crux here, and you're basically in its garbage pan. So yeah, but
Is there anything of interest
Yeah.
on the person of the wizard that
Yeah.
we could,
Yeah.
like, mage hand sift his pockets? I
yeah,
look over to Kenko to kind of like gingerly
Yeah.
so
gingerly investigate.
I mean
Kenko, you were made for this.
his
Do not
staff.
touch.
His staff, it's going. As soon as you touch it, this is going to be an incredibly hard thing to try and get from him.
Not necessarily the staff. Just like we understand the staff is
Okay.
the source of
Okay.
power warding off, but like on
Okay.
the wizard, it's just a skeleton. But on his cloak, is there any messages? Is
So
there any,
with
like,
your-
letters of
With your
flash
passive
lights?
percent, I would say that paper at this point is gone. I mean, there's
Okay.
nothing. There's nothing on this guy. He doesn't even have a clothes.
Okay.
He's just a skull.
It's
However,
got it.
metal objects, like the one on his neck, still seem to be there.
That's
So
what I gestured at Kenko first. We're not
he-
gonna touch the staff.
He is
Just
wearing
okay.
an amulet.
Well, hold on. I mean, what if we could move? If we can move the staff from its place, then we could bring it with us and protect us from whatever's been
You
happening.
want to Indiana Jones the staff?
Potentially,
even-
but I would also like to investigate to see if that would accidentally break everything.
It would absolutely
material of
break
the staff
everything.
doesn't
I will
look
say
in
with the
the greatest
investigation
shape.
check. You know the staff being the catalyst of that spell and being as brittle as it is, it's gonna break, and it will end the spell. That staff ain't going anywhere.
Do I see a
enough.
shiny centerpiece on this staff? Like
No,
or is
no.
it just the whole staff? Okay.
I mean, the whole staff is
Can't
just
go
like
for the
about
love
to
of God,
go.
do not touch it.
But I mean,
Oh,
other than what I
okay,
said, the
God.
only thing of value on this guy is this amulet that he seems to have on his neck.
What does the amulet look like?
It is a golden chain. It's unblemished. It's so weird. It's super unlike everything you have seen, which has been kind of rot and decay. And instead, it's this red, or sorry, not red, but this golden amulet with a red gem on its center, and it's gonna require a closer look, and an identify if you want to figure out what it is.
Oh, Kenko, you got it.
I see the
Just
I
make
see
sure
the
to-
quite shiny amulet there.
So are you
Good
gonna
luck.
try and go for it without upsetting the delicate balance?
First of all, Mage Hand comes out.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you guidance as well. Would you want sleight of hand or Arcana? Because this is with your mage hand.
I look at the amulet that is clearly untouched to time.
They'll have different effects.
I can't tell what kind of metal.
How far away is it? How far is it?
So you can get within, like, I would say the ritual itself. It's a big circle, Jen. It's about 15 feet in radius. So like
All
his
around
last
it.
act had to have been making this circle with his own blood, and then casting this spell as a potential, place of stay. And actually, now that I'm saying that, and you're making this realization, you all feel the effects of the soul drain begin to dissipate.
Oh.
Jin, this whole time, has been directing people not to like scuff the pentagram on the ground, the magic circle
Yeah.
written in dried blood. So just kind of guiding and pointing out key points
Change
not to
this
step
music.
on.
Please. This ain't
Just
it.
hit
Oh, guys, I
previous.
tripped and fell and I scratched the pentagram.
Whoopsies.
I'll say.
So anyway.
So does that mean not all of the soul drain levels are gone, right?
You feel like if you spent, and you have, I mean, you've all are beginning to feel like at peace. So I'll say, it takes about 10 minutes before the first one goes, but I mean, you give it 30 minutes, you feel like you'd be right as rain.
I would not be opposed to staying here for a moment. I already feel better.
Sounds good to me.
Let's look at this amulet, Kenko.
I'm looking over to the amulet and I'm like slowly pushing my mage hand towards it and I'm just
So are you
turning
gonna
to
go?
you and I'm saying,
Tell me
is
what
this
you're
magical? The mage hand currently is I am standing about 16 feet away from the actual skeleton itself, outside
Not
of the
in the
ritual
ring.
circle,
Okay.
not in the ring. And the mage hand is slowly approaching as I question Jin if this amulet is magical in and of itself,
So
considering
is the
it is
mage hand
untouched by
in the
time.
circle?
It is floating above it, technically, yeah.
Okay.
I'd say, in response to that, Jin kind of like finds a nice, less bony spot to kind of sit down, and he's ritually casting detect magic now that it popped in his brain to do that. So for 10
Oh
minutes,
my god, Jin.
for 10 more minutes, we'll know. In 10 minutes, I'll be able to answer that very important question. If you'd still like to prepare.
Yeah. By this
Ten
point,
full
though,
minutes.
y'all have been here long enough that all effects of soul drain are solved. So, Jade, if you can you go ahead and fix that on everybody?
I can only do it with Torin and Maria.
Okay,
So.
then I'll do it. Anyway, so you do detect magic. Let me read this again.
We wait for 10 minutes. We're clean. We're cleansed.
So you see the aura,
Copying the glyph.
aura,
on the
aura,
ground.
and you notice
Huh.
that this magical effect is still in effect. to the point where you know what the catalysts are specifically, but you do know that this amulet, in particular, isn't one of those things that is affecting the spell, right? So you know that it's not attached to the ritual at all. Removing it shouldn't affect anything, hypothetically. But that's how you feel, according to the detect magic. You also know that, again, you were right. The abjuration feeling you got, that is. Sorry, I was changing something. The abjuration school is the effect of the spell.
Yeah, Jin's copied the glyph markings into his spell book. I don't know if you will allow me to understand what the spell is, because you said it was lost to time, but I'd like to, in the time that we're waiting, copy it and try to study and understand the spell a little bit more.
Yeah.
I would say you
I
can
think
copy it. It is beyond your power, as you currently understand it, to cast this spell.
Right.
Moria's gonna do the same thing because she is an abjuration wizard at heart. So, and this, and as it's been defined, is an abjuration spell.
You can note
so
it.
maybe she'll be able to take a crack at it.
You can note it. But as of right now, this is way out of your wheelhouse.
Advanced magic. It's very late.
And also old magic.
It's
I
like
mean,
four
the
glyphs on top
planes
of
may
each
not
other.
even be in alignment for you to even cast such magic again, if that makes sense. So
we've been playing checkers, and this man was playing chess.
Yeah, exactly.
Strong wizard, strong magic user here. As we're both sitting on bones and skeletons and just like scribbling away. I don't know.
So anyway, turning back to the rogue of the group, Hinko, how would you like to go about this?
You ready, gang?
So, the mage hand slowly approaches. Confirmation from Jin and Mari, the two scholars of the group, that I am safe to yoink my shiny here. I would like to break the mage hand to the back of the neck, nestled in the rib cage.
Nestled like in the rib, like it's a little stuck. I would say it's nestled in there.
How, like, is it still around his neck, or is it?
It's like, okay, so like think of the skeleton.
Into the rib cage.
It's yeah, it's essentially fallen down into the rib cage, but it's perched on his neck.
Okay, so it's hanging off of his neck into his okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah,
that's flavor more.
I'd like to approach from behind the skeleton here with the mage hand. Undo. Well, first find and then undo any sort of clasp that is hanging this amulet onto him.
So
is there one?
I would say no. I think it would be one continuous chain that this thing was forged onto it. But it's pretty beefy. It's a pretty beefy chain. It seems like it has significant value in your eyes. So no, there's no clasp.
I will gently lift the chain from the back.
Why don't you
and
roll...
see if it has any resistance at all?
So, remind me your mage hand bullshit. Does it just happen, or
it's sexy? I mean, right now would be probably a sleight of hand check, or would it be?
Put your mage hand shit in chat. I want to see when this would proc.
Mage hand, go in chat. Display.
Spectral floating. When you cast a spell, you can use it to manipulate an object. Okay. Stow or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour the contents as many through the hand.
This guy's container seems.
So yeah, it's less than 10 pounds. That was really. I wanted to see how much you can lift. So,
yeah,
you're good. Yeah, you're fine.
That is a 10-pound amulet around this guy's neck. This guy was jacked.
And somehow he's still standing in death.
Bones so thick.
Dude, the bone thickness on this guy is crazy.
This guy drank his milk.
Anyway, so you begin to lift. I imagine
with a gentle amount of force to feel if it has any resistance.
I imagine you use your hands in some capacity to do this. So I want you to roll an advantage with sleight of hand to see if this disrupts or catches on him. And you're used
I'm giving guidance.
Okay, hold on. Sleight of hand. There you go.
I am Thorin Falkbakken and I give guidance.
Don't fuck it up, Genko.
Yeah, you're fine. So you pop it right. 30. You pop it right off. It comes straight up. Like a game of fucking. Oh shit. What is it called? The surgery game. Fuck. What is it called?
Operation.
Operation. Thank you. Like a game of Operation, you pick it out without anything falling apart or buzzing, and you float it towards you. And I'm gonna give you this thing, Kenko.
Slip it right over his gay ass skull.
1 second. Where is it? Loot. Nope, not that one. Fuck. Where'd I put this shit? 1 second, you guys. I forgot.
DM doesn't know where his own shit is.
Yeah, I don't actually. Hold on.
Yeah.
Fuck, where did I
can't
put
help
this
you
thing?
because I can't help you because
I
I'm not
know. Leave me alone, you fucker.
You have it. You have it.
in the meantime, I would love to spend 10 minutes identifying the bag you got
Ah,
earlier.
got
with
it.
the most
Okay.
one.
Sending this. Hold on.
I just take the bag and drop it out of my pocket while still staring at the amulet.
Go pick that up.
Go.
And then, Kenko, can you also drop that consumable so I can actually pick it up or give it to me, please?
How to fight.
Hold on. Identify consumable. Character. Mario Flake. Send. I already sent it to you, Mario Flack.
And then I'll cast Identify on it as a ritual.
Go ahead.
Why can't I
Can I pick it up?
grab his... Hang on, maybe I'm in the wrong thing. Okay, there we go.
Ah.
So you
Look
do it
over
as a
this
ritual.
amulet.
Do you have to surge roll with that, by the way?
Whenever you cast something as a ritual, you do not need to roll
Okay.
a surge.
Okay.
Also, DM, I can't identify things.
Yeah,
Like,
fine.
you need to do it for me.
Oh, consume resource or refund resource? How do I?
No. You need to go to my character sheet, go to the unidentified consumable, and then right-click identify.
And do it for you. Okay.
Yes. All right. I will read through this. Kenko, by all means, if you need to know what the new shiny you just got, by all means.
Now it's got a little engraving on the back of it. Let me scratch this off him. Else, okay. Can't go minor illusions to the small pair of glasses on her. Your constitution is 19 while you wear this amulet. It has no effect if your constitution is 19 or higher without it.
Okay.
Wow.
That's
Something
really
to
good.
bolster the Constitution. Sounds
Requires attunement by a cleric, druid, or paladin. I drop it on the floor.
So only
Trey's
Fillion
yourself-
or
Trey's
Torin.
giving himself shit, bro.
No,
Wait a minute.
no,
Wait a fucking minute. Why is Wizard not
Hold on,
right?
hold on. Fillion, you look at this object, and I guess Torin would too, and you go,
I'm pretty hearty already, Fillion, by all means.
Yeah. It seems to be more of a divine radiant kind of item. It seems like it was made by the gods, even, in fact, is what Torin would surmise based on the engravings and the craftsmanship. But it's super
Hold
old,
on now.
and he can't
Now, hold
identify
on
it.
now. Why is it that this original OG wizard can wear it, but no new G wizard can wear this shit?
You take a look.
I'm gonna go piss.
Hold on. You take a look at him more closely, and you notice that there seems to be some growth around him, and it seems like the wizard might have actually been a druid this whole time.
I'm gonna go piss.
Just druid things, just druid things.
I made the amulet back to me after dropping it on the ground. Then I realize what kind of metal it's made of. Big dollar signs appear in our eyes, realizing that this thing is worth approximately 4,000 GP.
That's right.
Trey, you did it! Just the gold! Oh my god! No, 300. No, I'm cutting it. That's 300 gold.
I wipe it down a little more, realize this is actually fool's gold. I was like,
It's fine, right?
Trey William Davidson.
You didn't tell me to
What the-
adjust the gold. Leave me
The
alone.
gods chose to make it out of iron pyrite. Let's go, guys.
It's
Jade,
only
it's
gold
300
leaf.
gold. Holy shit.
We
Oh,
literally
it actually
discussed
has
this
uranium
too.
in it, so it kills you slowly. Oh, shit.
I just pitch it at fucking Fillion and sit in the corner saddened.
Sorry, Kenko.
Also, you made this item, Jade. You made the
Huh?
item.
I wanted
You made
cool
all the
shiny.
items,
shit.
so I
Not
don't know
gay
why
shiny.
you're yelling at me.
Fair enough. Just fucking just. It's already
300
okay,
now.
gold. Jesus Christ.
1,000 gold.
Jesus.
It was
I'd
4,000
like to
because
look.
it's a rare
I'd like to
item.
look
Yeah,
around
well-
this room at the quote unquote creatures we've never seen before, skeletons.
I mean, that was more of like, I mean, there's piles of bones. Like, I mean, you're not gonna be able to identify every bone that you see.
Can I find a skull of anything cool?
You just want a skull?
Yeah, I'm gonna look around, see if I see
Alright,
anything
I mean, you see
weird
it's like
skull.
you see elephant skull. You want that one?
What the alley?
You want that one?
I'm gonna put that skull down. What other skull? I
Oh my
rummaged through
god,
more
he's
bones.
skull farming. Alright, that's all you find. Fuck you. I'm not doing this.
Fuck you. Well, you
Fuck
do the
you.
same thing.
They
What's
follow-
his bones name
They,
actually?
they fall apart as soon as you touch them.
Damn it!
You can have the elephant bones though.
It's a tibia.
You can have the elephant skull bones. You can put on your head if you want.
That's a big ass bone.
Yeah, but it's 8 pounds, so make sure you add that.
Okay.
I'm gonna show Torin the glyph that I copied.
The
and see
glizzy.
if he recognizes it as a
Religion
cleric.
check, Torin.
Torrent's gonna put on his reading glasses and make a religion check.
That was quiet.
Oh wow, for once you actually
19?
got it. Okay.
How do I add items again?
So you're showing him just kind of what you've gathered from the spell.
Yeah, give him the lowdown to see, because this is very important to understand that there's a magic that counteracts the presence of the crux, or at least
Yeah,
wards
yeah,
it
yeah.
off.
I thought you'd
So-
be showing Villian this because apparently the wizard was a druid, but it is what it is.
Oh, it's actually a druid.
Well,
not a
it's
cleric
more-
either?
It's more of a godly casting individual. Like it might,
Ah.
you know, the effect of classes might be lost to time to this guy. So
Killian,
like,
come take a peek at this as well. so,
So anyway,
well, hold
Villian.
on. I've already,
I'm like-
I've already rolled. The Villian, could you give me the help action, perhaps?
no, they're both
Gosh.
different types of rolls.
What's happening? I was just taking a rest. So everyone needs my goddamn help.
it would still be religion if Fillion did it.
Oh, okay.
Not a nature,
Yeah,
not
please.
a
May I
other.
please get the help action?
It's
Villian?
Sure, I
it's
give him a
divine
help.
kind of
I'll
magic,
give-
so it's religion.
I'll give him a help
Alright.
help action.
So that means I can roll again.
Yes. That
That's
one.
20, that's 20, that's 20, that's 20, that's 20. Oh.
Cuatro.
Torin,
Alright,
go
95,
Torin,
95.
Torin, go Torin.
95.
I was like,
Alright.
All right. So
He's gonna squint with his reading glasses on and try to figure out
By the
what's
way-
heads or tails here.
by the way, all your soul drains have been cured. So you take a look at
Hooray.
this spell, Torin, and yeah, it's definitely an abjuration spell. But the inscriptions that you're seeing in the circle, also just kind of the way he's holding the staff is more of like an archaic form of how you cast spells, as well as what you've seen how Fillion cast spells. It's like, you know, the original sun breathing kind of from Demon Slayer. So it's like that. It's like archaic in that sense. But this might
so it's
be
both druidic and non-druidic magic.
yeah.
Like, it
So it's
includes
like
both?
it's like just divine magic is what this guy was casting. Something that, you know, nowadays probably wouldn't be able to, you know, exist in the plane as it is. It might have been way early on. So this guy's probably been here for thousands and thousands of years. But yeah, other than that, there's, I mean, to be frank, you've never seen a spell as powerful at warding away just pure animosity and just the effects of this creature like this. Like it's unheard of or untold, and I mean, magic being such as this probably was. It's strange that this happened before any of the star stuff happened. If that makes
Yeah,
sense,
alright,
that would
alright,
make your
I
that
get
would make
that.
your first thing.
Alright, I get the point. Jane, as much as I would love to make sure this is up and running and we could reuse it ourselves as we go about the dungeon, but it's too complicated for me to understand, so I think it's best that we keep it where it is, and we'll have to figure it out when we get back home.
Understood.
Now let's get the fuck out of here. This is giving me the EPGPs.
I suggest we sleep here.
Sleep. We just had a short rest.
What about a long rest?
I don't want to risk what would happen if we took 8 hours in this hellhole.
You hear
We
faintly.
sleep in shifts.
You hear faintly.
Yeah, that's the boss spawn from LA. Let's not.
Wait, where's that thumping come from, Trey?
You just hear it.
You just hear thumping.
Yeah.
A wall of
Uh,
backshots.
Yeah, we're not spending the 8 hours here, Bernie. I'm sorry, but no.
But
Oh my god.
protects
Holy
us from
shit.
the black.
This is the safest place we found in this entire system of underground tunnels and viscera that would allow us maybe a moment.
Fillion! Oh my god!
Holy shit, dude.
You're-
God damn.
I fixed your problem, buddy.
Alright, I'll take it. I'm not gonna say no.
Oh my god!
I fixed Fillion.
Holy shit, Fillion, what the fuck happened to you?
I fixed Fillion's character.
Holy shit. Fillion just got abs. He just
Yeah,
got abs.
I pull up my shirt, there's just abs out. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean,
Spider-Man scene where you're looking in the mirror.
so I'm
Literally.
gonna peel back the curtain a bit. As it stands, y'all feel like a long rest is not possible, and there's a couple of reasons for this.
But
Number
why?
one, I'm getting there. A couple of reasons. Although the magical effect of this guy casting this spell is present, where he's warding off the Crux, there is flaws that Jin have identified with this spell, and it's not a perfect spell. There are edges and kind of weaknesses to this spell, and in the sense of there are ways for the Crux to impose sort of like a metaphysical effect on your body still. It doesn't seem like it counteracts everything, but just the negative effects that it has physically on you. But essentially, your soul still feels drained here. The effects of a long rest is not going to be potentially achievable to you and your party. But a short rest, that we could manage. That's just catching our breath in this hellscape. But to be fully truly rested in this hellscape is going to be a different matter.
So let me get this straight. We can't go. Stops time. Looks at the DM. Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
Fourth wall break.
The spell is good enough to remove all of the effects of soul drain almost instantaneously within the span of like about 40 minutes.
Mhm.
But we can still get soul drained by the effect, despite it being clearly weaker than the effect of it removing the soul drain from us.
I see what you're saying, Seb. I think what we could reword it as a group collectively is that we are prevented from the consequences, but we still feel like the Crux pooling on our soul.
Yeah.
Therefore, we can't rest through that.
Yeah.
Like it's something you can't sleep through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's something that would keep us up at night. We wouldn't get the rest.
You wouldn't
know
get
what
the
I'm saying?
rest. Yeah, that's sorry.
I think that's
I'm
one way
not. I
that
didn't
we
do a
could-
good way to explain it, but yeah, that's essentially what I'm saying here. Yeah.
I've slept through worse. I slept in Alacrath. Yeah!
I sleep through Olaf snoring. It's
I
possible.
just use the channel divinity to restore 9 HP to Fillion. Once you do that, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Huge. Yeah, so we feel like we can't sleep there. Even as we took our short rest, like we felt the soul tugging. Even in this space, we feel the soul tugging this whole pool, and so we collectively agree we can't sleep here, guys. Oh, shucks.
Maria. I woke up to Maria.
Yes,
Maria.
can go.
Mordecai's private sanctum. Defense against gods. But not the black.
I'm
Crux.
not as powerful as gods, but and also private sanctum prevents divine magic. You're thinking of Mordecai's private. Hold on. So opens up her spellbook. Lehman's tiny hut.
Ah.
Different.
That's how we spoke to Lolth.
Well, I used private sanctum to talk to Loth because I'd assume the Raven Queen was trying to use divine magic to get in, this Lehman's tiny hut would just make the area suitable for us to rest in.
Some combination of the two?
Of course, I could cast both.
Kenko not
Wait a
knowing
minute,
much about magic.
I don't have
Doesn't-
Mordecai's Private Sanctum prepared, but I could take a short rest to make it so.
Why did it bloody him? What the fuck?
Because he's
He just hit himself in the head.
It's
Oh.
because he is bloody right now. I got him back up to half. So
Bro
let me
put on
cast
the Constitution amulet. It just started
And then
bleeding from
tripped.
every orifice.
All right. I'm gonna
Get
use
him
a
a side
4th
effect.
level spell slot here. It's gonna be my last one. I'm keeping my last 3rd level for if we need to get rid of any solar drain levels. So
With my limited magical knowledge, DM, could I do an arcana check to see if this Black Crux bullshit can get through this fucking
Drop
this protective magic?
First off, drop the spell in chat.
Mordecai's and also Tiny Hut.
okay.
At the same
Miss Maria.
time?
Please get Filian's healings through.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
So yeah, so the goal is that we take it. So the goal is that we take a short rest, and then so Maria can use memorize spell, or if you allow me to retcon that I used memorize spell earlier, but probably not. Take a short
That's
rest,
probably
use
not.
memorize spell, get Mordecai's Private Sanctum going, and then I use a combination of both Liam's Tiny Hut, which is in chat, and then Mordecai's Private Sanctum.
Okay, let
So,
me
to
read
not
through
only-
these and see if this counteracts the effect that I've written here on the Crux. Hold on.
Yeah, so within 100-foot cube, I
can
can make
read.
it so
Hold on.
sounds cannot pass through. Well, I mean, I'm saying it for everyone else who
Oh,
doesn't
okay,
want to
okay.
read.
Okay.
Sound cannot pass through. It is warded, so it appears dark and foggy. Sensors created by divination spells can't appear aside, or it can't pass through. Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination spells. Nothing can teleport in or out, and planar travel is blocked. And then Lehman's Tiny Hut just makes it so we can rest easy.
So, I would say Mordekainen's Private Sanctum here, based on how you all feel, the magic feels. This isn't gonna really do anything on the dungeon's grasp on your souls. I would say, but let me read the other one. Main stationary federation. The spell fails when you cast it if the emanation is big enough. Yep. Move through it.
With Lehman's Tiny Hut, the only thing that I would say would argue here is that the atmosphere inside Lehman's Tiny Hut is comfortable and dry regardless of the weather outside.
Okay, I'll let you know what? I can let that one would work. Yeah, that one would work.
Oh, perfect. In that case, I don't even need to take a short rest to get Private Sanctum. I can just cast this and we can be on with our way.
Long rest
Fuck
time. I
sleeping?
want my spell slots. Yes. I say to Jen.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, they convinced me. That does undo the effect.
All right. Well, in that case,
With the area you're
as,
in, you couldn't do this anywhere else. But given that you're in this area, and
Of course.
you're compounding on the spell that's already there. That's the
Mhm.
only reason
Alright.
this works.
I'm going to go off to an area that seems relatively flat, specifically a little bit farther away. But I'm going to turn towards Jin, and I'm going to
From
say
the ritual, or from the ritual,
from the
or-
ritual, anything relatively flat, so it doesn't harm anything as I cast the spell.
Oh, so you're just trying not to fuck with the
Yes.
ritual. Okay, I got you.
And as I'm going off to the separate area, I say, Jin, I need you to follow me.
Jin's shirt is still off. He kind of like.
Stop. Stop. We were doing so good. We were doing wonderful, and then you opened your mouth.
He kind of looks around. The rest of the group kind of off in different spots. He's like, okay.
The Crux is taking his mind again.
All right, so we'll go off to a separate area. I begin casting the spell. I kind of have my eyes closed as my hands reach out as a kind of circle of magic forms below me. As you kind of start seeing a house essentially build up, and I begin to speak, going,
Right.
Jin, remember in Nalush when we casted a spell towards my mother, and she mentioned that we were close, or she was close to developing resurrection magic.
Jin is like pushing telekinetically Bones away to clear the space. Yeah. What about it?
I know last time you mentioned that we shouldn't tell Torin, but right now I don't like what's going through his head. I believe it either be turning his mother into the next Raven Queen and not resurrecting her mother, or making a selfish act and trying to resurrect his mother anyways. I want to let him know that he has another option.
That would be putting your mother in the crosshairs of someone who's already ready to risk a lot for his own intentions.
My mother can handle herself. I know so.
That is your decision, I believe. I hear what you're saying as an alternative. I believe that's very quick thinking, but again, it's your family and your connection to your mother. I can say with certainty that Torin is a man of a single focus, and that it would not a dwarf of a single focus, and that would maybe lead to some complications down the line.
Worst case scenario, we just have to find someone else to become the next Raven Queen, but I at least want him to know that he has more than one option.
I mean, Kenko's pretty Raven-like, isn't she?
We don't know the effects of becoming the Raven Queen.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
You can go
I
across there
mean-
and playing with your other Raven.
It fits her theme, don't get me
euphemism.
wrong.
Thematically, it makes sense. I don't know what
Yeah.
the process of achieving divinity and godhood is like, especially in the Raven Queens, but it seems pretty ominous. Then again, I think it's just something we'll see down the line very soon. But
Ah!
I love
The house slams up atop of you.
But yeah,
what you did with the bedrolls. Is that satin? That's amazing.
of
I look
course,
to
yes.
Kenko and I say, I hate romance in the workplace. This is horrible.
I'm calling HR.
Just
I
flexing
took
as
some
hard
ins-
as he can as he's talking. By the way, like he's
I just, oh, yeah. Oh.
I took some inspiration from the Eastern and Western Glooms, the Eastern and Western Blooms, who make very high thread count bed sheets. So I replaced that with those.
We'll see
very
about
nice.
that. I go to the bed sheets. 1, 2, 3. She continues counting.
I lie down and I just go, feels like home.
But Jin, I'll tell Torin after we're out of here, when he's at least not being puppeteered by someone else. So we'll go from there.
Lathander!
Uh-oh.
fairy again?
he's so big.
The fairy? That fucker. I'm gonna kill him.
No, I mean, like, maybe when he's a player, not a DM. But
Yeah, I got it.
You're fine with it. You're
No.
fine with this.
I can roleplay my character.
All right. In that case, as the night
Hope
has
so.
settled down, I'll step away from the spotlight for a second and prompt for everyone else to know what they're doing.
Okay.
I spent about an hour before I rest to spawn my little bird friend. There he is, the bird friend.
The ragamuffin,
Is
you
it
mean?
just a puppet like comes to life?
Yeah, I use 10. I guess I'll replay it. So I get out my little sewing kit, my little thing. Use 10 gold worth of materials to make another little raven stuffed animal, and cast Find Familiar. As you see the raven come to life, start hopping around.
Okay.
Here he is.
Fucking,
Wow, there he
fucking
is.
adorable.
Amazing application.
As long as he doesn't get close to that ritual.
Don't do that.
Oh yeah, I should.
You have to spend 10 gold, yep. Alright.
Minus
Oh,
10.
cocked out.
Is that it?
All right.
Yeah, I guess Jin's
Hey,
kind of
Torin.
kind of glances at
Oh.
Torin.
Hello, Maria. How are
I'm
you?
We're
I'm
10 feet
good.
apart from each other, by the way, so we're all hearing this.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah. Oh no. Of course. Yeah. I 100% want to make this public.
I'm just working on my spell book here. It's been all rearranged. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, what's up?
Right.
Wait, yeah, I don't know how to read. What am I saying?
I know
Anyway,
we were presented with the option of your mother becoming the Raven Queen. How are you feeling?
see, I don't really know what that entails, but I mean, if my mom's just vibing, then I just leave my mom vibing. I'm not gonna like push her into something she doesn't want to do. That seems like kind of shitty.
Right.
Although, I will emphasize that I want to resurrect my mother. So I just want to see my mom
And-
again. I'm gonna be real. I'm excited. Didn't think that would happen.
And supposedly supposedly it's only your mother that can become the next Raven Queen. What do we do then?
Sounds like you problem. I just want my mother. I'm gonna be real.
It's more than a me problem. It's the entire world. The entirety of Letaria was going to be taken over unless for all efforts. Remember?
I thought we were gonna give the Raven Queen to that other guy. I thought we had a deal. Didn't we? Looks at Fillion.
No, you
No?
assisted in freeing him from the ring. He's gone
Yeah.
now.
Remember that?
Oh, okay. So is
I
that
mean,
deal null and void, or?
Vallum fucked off. I made a new deal.
Okay.
Yeah. So we could, I suppose, put the Raven Queen in the ring, as Vellum thought that would work. So could swap
So-
out her
How the fuck we do
consciousness.
So
I
what
have no idea.
are you
The
asking
point
for?
still stands that
are
we
you-
need a new Raven Queen after we replace her.
So are you asking me to ask my mother to be the Raven Queen?
I'm asking you where your heart resides, Torin.
I mean, whatever my mom wants, man. You talk to her. She's her own person.
And if your mother does not want to become the next Raven Queen, what do we do then?
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, she's her own person. Convince her.
I'm saying that we need to find a new plan to find a new candidate for the Raven Queen.
Could be one of us.
Why? Did we ever figure out why that was that she was?
So it was because she has clung on to her mortal life to the point where she has memories of her mortal self.
So that's the prereq. So Maria, why don't you just become the fucking queen then?
Hey, I have a mother.
Yeah,
to
me
call me.
too. She's dead. I'm gonna resurrect her.
Right. Can you at least agree that even let's say your mother doesn't want to, that we
Right.
have to spend an effort to find someone else, and it could be one of us, or it could be someone else that perhaps could also be holding on to their memories. Who knows?
I mean, yes, I
just-
want to balance the plane, but like, surely there has to be somebody else if they don't want to do it.
You also have to remember we have to put someone in that's going to be responsible and not going to end up like the previous Raven Queen. It's to be a good decision.
Shit. Well, I don't know if we want to trust my mom with decisions, given that she just kind of offed her when she learned that I was dead. So I don't know if she's great in the decision-making process.
She
but,
killed herself?
yeah. I feel like
What?
this has come up before.
I thought she died from a heart
She
attack.
she died, and I quote, of a broken heart. After
Oh.
learning that you died.
I thought
because she was
that
lied to.
I thought you meant like she died because she broke her own heart.
No,
So, no.
I mean,
I
What the fuck?
like she killed herself out of misery, kind of. But
your mother
No.
hung herself.
I thought that's what you.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
fucking
that's
door
what you
number
meant.
Okay,
I thought that's what you
so
meant this whole time.
Or not Valum, fucking Vuhark, which is the person who took you and your platoon off them and took you back
This
to
whole
Alabath.
time.
He lied to your parents saying that you died.
Yes,
And because of that, your mother died of a broken heart.
I thought you meant like she, filled out the rest of the steps herself. Like they didn't actually physically happen.
Why would she be holding on to her mortal memories? If
I
that was
don't
the case?
know.
Holy shit.
That's why it didn't make sense.
Regardless,
Bitch died of a heart
here's
attack.
what I'm proposing. If your
Okay.
mother doesn't want to do it, then we need to make an agreement, and this is after we extend all options. And she starts talking to everyone else as well. That if your mother can't do it, Torin, and we find that none of us are willing to do it, or we can't. Apologies. If Torin's mother is not wanting to do it, and we can't find a different candidate, I would like for us to agree that one of us is willing to become the Raven Queen.
You want to be a Raven Creed? Ragamuffin. I look down at my bird.
I don't
Little
trust
salute.
that thing to make decisions, respectfully.
Why not?
We don't even know the prereqs for being
Look
one,
at it.
so I mean,
It's as
That
smart
might
as
not
me.
even-
We don't even know if one of us. I mean, if we tried, we might just explode. I mean, we might have to be some upper plane being to even try to attempt it.
well, apparently you just have to remember
His
your
mother's
mortal
not.
life. So
Yeah, but
I don't
she's
know.
already
Let's go talk to her, and we'll see. I mean, this could be for nothing. She might want to. I mean, let's just put a pin in it. We have
Fine.
greater things to worry about, motioning to the dungeon at hand that we may not even survive.
Of course, there's... Fine, I'll leave you with one more piece of information then, Torin. My mother, who I've contacted recently, has told me that she is close to developing some sort of resurrection magic. So maybe after this, and we get out of the Shadowfell, we can head over to Haldura, and we can see what my mother was on about.
If
So
we have
you
that
just,
time
so you
to
just
manage that.
blatantly say that you have this information.
Of course.
Okay, so Torrin's
I
jaw
have
just
information.
drops, and he's just staring at you. He just doesn't know what to say. He's like, resurrection magic?
I don't know, because I know she was working... When the Starfall happens, my mother began working on something. I didn't see it going anywhere.
You've had this
And
whole time?
I didn't think it was relevant, because
What do you
again, I didn't...
mean? What do you mean not relevant?
I did not think that she was going to get anywhere with it. It's my mother, for Christ's sake.
Anything
She spent
helps.
over 50 years, my entire life, to make sure that she can try to resurrect my father in some way, and she's been a failure at it.
Well, maybe we could put our heads together.
And that's what I'm trying to mention. Is
But
that we
like
go to
earlier
Haldura.
would have been nice. Oh, whatever. Anyway,
You know now. It's better than not knowing at all.
why here?
Maybe
Why
Raven
are we
Queen
attending
magic
this dungeon?
can make her better at resurrection.
Or
We
that.
could also reincarnate her.
Maybe.
Should be a drow this time.
Maybe we can find your dad.
I'm going to bed.
All right. Yeah, actually, true. Where's your dad?
My father, I mean, yes, he was a valiant hero, but I don't know where he is. Again, he's dead. Maybe
I
we
feel-
can spend some time and...
Can I fill him out?
I'm sorry.
No,
You're gonna do what?
not like
Who's
that.
dead?
I mean, like, is there a way that Torin can like try and connect with the afterlife soul of her father using her as a conduit?
Aren't we in the Shadowfell?
That's some... Yeah, I was about to say, wait until chapter 13 to try that.
All right. Well, put a pin in that. Also, I don't know what I would have made myself as the DM. So, yeah, we'll just put a pin in that. All right.
I just wanted to lay out our options on the table. I know this is probably the safest space that we have since we've left, so I wanted to get our cards out on the table.
Okay. Well, I think we have bigger fish to fry, but I think we should just keep talking.
What?
After no, I mean like, after this dungeon,
Yes, of course.
if it ever ends and we do get out.
Of course.
All
I-
right.
Losers.
Perhaps I was
Night,
getting too ahead of
losers.
myself.
Yep.
Good
I
night.
think
Ball passes
I
out.
think we all would do the
He
same.
misses the
So
bend.
why don't everyone take a long rest unless somebody else wants to do something.
I want to do some. Take a long rest.
Okay, you take a long rest. So everyone take a long rest. I'm gonna pass some time.
I've done it.
Billions about resurrection magic.
I figured it out.
I've done it.
The secret is love.
I resurrected a rat, and it turned into a lich. What do I do?
All right, the moment. Where did Mario go?
Mario's
off.
dead. I killed her.
She got taken with the sanctum.
She got yoinked by the fucking black Crux.
There you are.
I casted Liamon's tiny hut. You fucking.
Got taken with the hut.
Mario is going to immediately cast her use
Wait,
spells to get herself back up and running.
Okay.
So she's going to cast herself mage armor. And this will expend my last use of negative magic state.
Where the fuck
And
is it?
then casting that spell
Yes.
also procs my arcane ward.
Filling your health, man. You're looking pretty good, man.
I'm looking beefy.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not mean to give arcane ward to Filion. Trey, can you remove that?
I wake
No.
up like, what happened?
No. Apologies.
How do I get rid of his? He doesn't have it.
Shift right click. Someone has it. Is it behind Fillion?
Ah,
You
it's,
gave it to the wizard.
It's Maria.
Whoa!
Gene, it's not what it looks like.
I like fall out of my bed.
Whoa.
She's in the same
My heart
sleeping
is
bag as
broken.
you.
What the fuck?
All right, slowed reverb yeet starts playing in Jin's ears. He's just gonna.
Olaf and Jen still need to take a long rest.
I got it.
Okay. Long rest.
I'm gonna immediately summon the rust bag.
Okay.
Let's see here.
What are you doing? Also, I think you guys got another item that y'all didn't talk about.
Yes,
bag?
it was this bag of dust that I took from Kenko to
Yeah,
identify.
I snorted it.
I've become a god.
Wait, why can't
apparently,
why can't I roll this?
the long story short
roll
is that
it.
it does a lot of damage against metallic objects.
Okay, can you roll it right now, or
Yeah, it's just roll a
Okay.
d8, dog.
what the fuck? Because it's telling me I can fucking manually choose which one I want. Let's see.
No, that's just when you do the d8. Just do a d8 roll.
I go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Got ourselves a
Brown
8,
bear.
which is a brown bear. Okay, fine. Brown bear.
So summon the brown bear. There's just a
Okay.
brown bear all of a sudden here.
Throw a little fucking ball with rust down.
So how does everyone else
Remember
react
that.
to a giant grizzly bear coming into the
Jen, you're not targeting yourself.
to the
So
space without any prior notification?
I mean, I think with my passive perception, I can notice Kenko fucking going through a bag.
Okay. But then there's a grizzly bear, so I mean, you put 2 and 2 together.
It makes sense. It pops out animals.
It's Mr. Baby.
Hi, Mr. Baby.
Hi.
It does. It sits down on the ground like a bear does.
He's good.
How long does this last?
I don't know. It did not tell me a duration, so just until it
I
reached
guess
0 hit points, I guess.
creatures
Next on. So
Next on.
Next on, yeah.
Okay.
So that's not really
got a while.
relevant. He's
Well, you
chilling.
got a while.
Kenko, you have quite a menagerie of little critters.
Lagoons.
It's my goon squad.
So are y'all ready to head out? What are we doing?
Roll credits. Yes, let's roll out.
All right. So y'all are back here.
Hi.
I'll bring your.
Now we can
Alright.
scout in the other direction.
Magic.
Well, the middle hallway was death, so I say we go up to the left.
Big brown bear.
What's your passive perception, Jen? I think you have the highest out of everybody's.
Maria's is
15 is what his is.
Mine's 12. Tornin's is. No. Passive perception. Oh no, you're rolling. Oh, that was a nat 20 on a roll to surge. Never mind.
Yeah, that surge didn't mean anything. It's just me calling Ragamuffin over here.
Okay.
So
And then Torrin's passive perception is 13.
some time has gone by. You know, you've been asleep for 8 hours, and although the cave itself looks about the same, you notice on the ground there's some tracks, and it's not like footsteps, but it's like a giant path was carved. Does that make sense?
Out of what?
Just like the ground itself was moved in a line.
Can I make a nature check or something?
Why the hell is there? Why is
Okay.
there a giant bear? I missed that part.
Sure.
It's Mr. Baby.
It's the baby.
It's
27.
the baby.
Matches Mosspawn's footsteps.
Oh, the moss spawn. Well, hold on. The arcane lock lasts until dispelled. Are you saying it found another way through?
I wouldn't be able to tell you until you go and investigate.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Baby.
Is the wall destroyed?
Go.
Seek. It roars in response. Clearly a sign of affirmation. And if I remember correctly, you said we were 50 feet away from the actual door?
Oh, that was like 50 feet before you heard the banging. You ran for a little bit longer, so you give him about 3 minutes, I'd say, and then he hits
Okay.
that point, and then he would come back
Okay.
around. So he does head back. He yells as a bear to you. So I don't.
Philly, you might need to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna come back. Let her give him a second.
Well, and it takes 10 minutes for him to cast the Dawn spell.
I would like to
Well, I
ritually
guess while
cast
he's
Speak
coming
with
back.
Animals.
Go ahead. I'm gonna make 10 minutes go by.
Someday we'll find it. The rainbow connection.
That's what he
I miss
says.
the baby.
Go ahead, cast it.
Okay.
A bear walks around the corner 10 minutes later.
Is that positive
Should I
magic
just-
state? Or
Did I just give
Yeah,
myself a
he's casting
spell
as a
slot back?
ritual, so it doesn't count.
Say it one more time.
I just give myself a spell slot back, right?
Yeah.
'Cause okay, cool.
Yeah, if you used it. So you hone in, and the bear basically says, "Looks like a clear path to me."
Okay.
He got through
the
it
wall?
lasts until this. You see, Mario starts like raging out, like nerding about fucking
Crashing out.
how it's supposed to last until it's spelled.
Oh, okay. I just repeat that to everyone.
Did it break through the wall?
I imagine you ask this, and then the bear goes, "Does it? I mean, it looks like rocks were moved."
It says it looks like rocks were moved.
Nah, that explains it.
Thank you, Mr. Baby.
Spell magic. The fuck.
Mario, you were
Regardless-
on the nose, though. He shouldn't have been able to get by without the spell magic.
Well, we may have a humanoid on our hands, but otherwise
Oh,
we can do
God.
nothing but head left.
I hate humanoids.
Yeah, they're your favorite to kill, though.
Oh yeah, me too. I just hate everyone here. Yeah.
Anyway, by all means,
Villian,
let's not dilly dally.
When you say that, the voice
God.
in your head, I guess, knocks upon your telepathic door. Do you let it in?
Yeah, I'm not rude. Come in.
He says that audibly.
You die.
I just drop. I drop to the floor. Oh,
He
that's funny.
says,
Oh, no.
Well, at least when you die, your fucking ring goes into
says-
your soul goes into the ring.
he says, "You think you hate?" And it just kind of fades away.
Well, Kenko and Jen, Creepy Man is back again. He's asking me questions now.
What did he say?
He's asking, well, less of a question, more just a comparison. He says, "Do you think you really hate?" Which I guess
He's
I have no
gatekeeping
idea.
hate.
What is gatekeeping?
Okay, you know what? Let's not dilly dally because the more we spend here talking, the more our souls get drained. So by
You're
all means,
right,
let's
and by that
dilly-dally.
point, at this point, everyone make a soul
No.
drain, right?
20 minutes of that?
Yeah. You had to watch the
Yeah,
bear
yeah.
go down there, and also
Fuck
10
us.
minutes for you to get up and out of that area.
Okay.
And then also walking to the next area. We're just going to do it all in one.
The 15.
Condemnation.
It's a 15 DC meets beats.
That's good.
So you're good, Jen.
Mario, got a 12,
Maria,
Corin
you
got
got
13.
an effect. Torin, you got an effect.
God damn it!
my
I
bad.
was.
Maria, you're looking vascular. Oh, wait, that's AIDS.
I'm gonna cast Lucky on this one. I really don't want to do it.
I don't want it.
I don't want it. No.
Well, I'm glad all of you have some way to circumvent it, but for Torin and I, we don't. So please, let's hurry.
Fell off.
All right.
I hop on
Jay,
Mr. Baby's
do you
back
wanna
and
do
we walk
the-
over.
Do you want to do the HP?
I can only do it for Mari and Torin.
I forget that you're stupid now. All right, let me do it. All right, so you can do it for
You
Torin.
asked!
Then you could. You're the only person that needs to change the health anyway, so you're good. Just do it for them. Anyway,
Upon
so
the back
y'all
of
are
this
going.
bear,
Whoa,
I will enter the eyes of the raven, and I say,
Protect me, Mr. Baby.
and I go to and I pass into the fucking
Yeah.
eyes of the raven. Does he say anything in
I was about to
response?
say,
Speak of the animal still up.
Torin, adamant to get the fuck out of here himself to see his mother, is gonna go first as well. Like
I'm also going to cast Produce Flame.
Okay.
Cast produce penis.
So
I
Whip it out.
cannot select myself.
I need it. I need Produce Penis right now.
What the fuck? Summon boy. There you go.
So
Mr. Bates.
you're met with this narrow path into this long corridor. The bear's gonna have some trouble getting through this area, but he can probably squeeze through.
All right, Mr. Baby, you got it.
Did you do that as a ritual?
No, this is the same cast I've already had.
Okay. Whoops.
Because every time we go to a new screen, I have to resummon this bitch. All
Sorry.
right, I
Mr.
I
Baby?
start scouting ahead as the raven over here.
Does your raven have dark vision?
I do, so I don't know if that carries over to the fucking birdie.
I don't think it does.
Well, you gotta
Other
look at the
DM?
Raven stat block.
Yeah, drop that. Where is that? Is it just
Put the
Raven?
Well, you have
on the
access to it.
Raven stat block. Let's see. Does a raven have dark vision?
They do not.
They do not.
Fell
So
off.
you can't see anything with this guy.
It
I can't
flies
see.
into a wall.
Okay. Do we have a torch or something, or the light cantrip? We can give it to Ragamuffin, and he can carry it down.
Ragamuffin comes back.
I can't see.
I have a torch.
All right.
Ah.
I also have a torch, but you know what? Keep your torches. I have dark vision, so I don't need them as much. Mari is then going to light a torch and hand it off to Ragamuffin.
Thank you.
Now, here's how you do a torch, Trey. With Ragamuffin selected, you're then going to go to Dungeon Fred's convenient effects, which is like a little magic hand on the left side.
What the fuck? Oh, okay.
Yep, and then you're gonna type in torch,
Torch.
and then give
Okay.
him that.
And give Raven the torch.
Yeah.
Give
But you don't need to
Raven-
click and drag. You just with Ragamuffin selected, not targeted, just selected. Okay,
Do
that
that,
works
it
too.
works too.
There.
Kills Ragamuffin.
Kill John Lennon.
So
Alright,
Ragamuffin's
by all
holding.
means.
How much
A
does
bigger
torch weigh?
torch. Probably like 5
Not 10
pounds.
pounds.
What do you mean not 10
Shit
pounds?
ass. What kind of torch are you holding that wheel?
it,
that
it
holds
weighs a pound.
10
It weighs a pound.
pounds.
It weighs a pound.
Can a raven carry a 1 pound torch?
Probably.
Yes.
1 pound.
I would say it can't fly, but I think it hops into the dark, so we'll do it
Da,
that way.
da, 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 da.
Okay. We seem to have some trapped things here.
The raven stands right at the
Ragamuffin,
precipice.
if apparently you can't fly with a torch in your hands, by all means, drop it and then you can fly over.
Ragamuffin pecks at the one of the tiles in front of her, still standing on the tile over here.
Nothing
Oh.
happens.
Tick, 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 tick.
None
We
of
could
these
just
none of
send
these
it
4.
to-
Do you test all of them?
Yeah, all 4 of these.
Yeah,
that are
nothing
right in front of me.
nothing happens. Seems
We
like
could
regular
just send
floor.
gotta
Mr.
be
Bear,
Trapped
or
somewhere.
we could send Mr. Baby through.
I don't know how I
Fuck,
feel
crazy.
about that.
We don't understand him.
Oh yeah,
That,
true.
or we can use mage hands and just press on everything.
I can't fucking. Ugh.
Do you not have ownership over him?
It just fucking it collides with every wall, even though it's
All right,
fucking.
I got it. Just tell me where you want him to move.
There you go.
You just want him to
Uh,
walk down?
Well, no, Kenko's still under that. No, he's gonna be right here now.
Okay.
Kenko's gonna pop out of the bird, and then fucking get out
Do you touch that water?
Mage hand.
again.
Oh, good.
And then it's gonna start
Also,
rubbing across every
Dragon is
column, I
shoot
guess here.
across. Yeah,
I like
dragon
I
is
like
across.
I like the wariness. So you take your hand and you go across every single one of these
Boink.
tiles. Nothing happens.
Ah.
Hooray! Olaf,
Let's
Torin
be
is
safe.
going. Hold on, Olaf. Do you, Olaf, do you see anything with your tremor sense on the other side of the door?
So about this door, I will say since Olaf's closer. Olaf, do you try the door?
Olaf's
Oh,
gonna
God.
take a big whiff and see if there's any magics at play.
So this door is not your average run of the mill door. You would have immediately noticed upon, looking at it. This is this
This door's got a
ribbed
cock.
archway of like petrified veins. Basically its center is filled with like this membrane. And it like ripples like the water you have been seeing in this place. So, Olaf, you approach it, and this membrane on this door starts to vibrate with a heartbeat, and it's matching yours. Yeah, we're just gonna pause. It's matching yours.
time, bitch.
And there's this voice that rises from behind the skin that's low and it's cold and it's perfectly calm. Before you pass, you will answer me. You call me evil. You call me alive. Tell me, what am I to you? And the membrane grows translucent, and there's all these faces that shift within it that mimics everybody in the party's own faces. And then it goes, and it says, I am born when meaning dies. I live in the gap between you and what you are and what you wanted to be. You feed me every time you whisper, I tried. I'm older than your gods and closer than your skin. What am I?
Do we all hear this?
Yeah.
Riddle.
Yeah,
We all hear that?
we all
Can you
hear
copy
it.
and paste it in chat, please?
Yes.
It's fear.
Olaf was mid swing of his axe before it started talking.
Oh.
Were you actually?
Yes.
They're like,
that justifies the response of you
So-
think me evil.
Your axe. Do you commit or do you stop?
No, I stopped. He was mid swing of his
Okay.
axe, and then the talking happened, and he hesitated, and now
The,
it's just
all the faces are looking at you, Olaf, waiting for a response.
I got nothing.
it's
Doubts,
fear.
perhaps? How is fear older than the gods?
Older than the gods?
Yes.
That's one of the lines.
But hey, there's nothing in the history books that mentions anything before the existence of gods, so I don't know.
Well, is there anything that created the gods?
That's okay. That's a history check that if I succeed, I need to explain.
You just want to hit this door.
Is the answer nothing?
That's what
I
I've
say to my
always assumed
party.
it to be.
The faces are just looking at everyone in the party.
What facial expression are they making?
Same ones that they have been making. There hasn't been any amount. Well, actually, okay. So when you suggest an answer, every answer you've suggested thus far gets a frowning face.
Okay. So it seems like there's no repercussions for getting the answer wrong.
I mean, it's fucking. I'm older than the gods. Nothing is older than the gods. I am
hit it
closer
yet.
than your skin. Nothing is closer than your skin. You feed me every time I whisper I tried. Nothing happens when you say I tried. I live in the gap between what you are and what you want it to be. Nothing lies between the future and yourself, except for time, I guess. I am born when meaning dies. I don't even know what the fuck that's uncertainty, I guess. I don't know.
That's why I mentioned doubt, but apparently I got a frowny face on that one.
That's why I
Oh,
said fear.
you said doubt?
I said it much earlier, but yes.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
it. So one of the faces gives a little like eyebrow raise, but then goes back to being normal.
Okay, so hold on. When you say one of them,
It's Torrent's face.
one's face. Okay, so I guess we may be on the right track with doubt because it's reacting to that.
Well, what is
Now I'll
doubt?
take a swing of my axe.
As
Violence may
long
be
as
the
you let
effort.
Kenko, Ragamuffin, and Mr. Baby leave these weird ornate tiles before you swing that axe, then by all means have a go.
You can't kill Mr. Baby.
I'm saying to move Mr. Baby out of the way so it doesn't get killed.
That's what I'm saying.
I grab the bear's face and do a little smiley face with it. Yee.
That bear, I hope it likes you.
It's friendly.
You feed me every time you whisper.
Emptiness.
I try being old.
No.
No.
Yes.
And it's not
Doubt.
fear.
Self-criticalness. I'm trying to find
One of
synonyms for doubt.
two of the people raise their eyebrows.
Doubt.
Self-doubt?
Self-doubt. Okay, so we have doubts, criticalness.
Self-esteem?
Maybe.
Self.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 lines to the riddle, and there's 6 of us.
Ego?
here.
What one of them
Equals
raises their
older than the
eyebrow?
gods?
Okay, so we have.
Ego? Damn.
Hold on. So we have doubts, we have criticalness, and then we have ego. Quick, we need more synonyms. Narcissistic.
fear-
No.
Fear isn't one of them?
Disbelief.
Hmm.
Uncertainty.
Oh, 3 eyebrows raised.
Uncertainty.
Okay. Oh, so they're giving a score. Hold on. So.
How many of them
So
are there?
how many eyebrows raised when I say doubt?
1.
Just one. Okay. So it might be a measure of a specific word. And
Ambiguity?
That one didn't get any.
Jin,
Fucking hell.
what did you say again?
Entropy?
That's not one either.
What did I say? Uncertainty.
Uncertainty got 3 eyebrows raised.
Okay, so we have uncertainty.
5 eyebrows. No, there's technically 10 eyebrows, but there's 5 faces.
Well, there was a face for each of us, so 6, right?
6, so 12
DM?
eyebrows.
Oh, I mean, like there's 3 people raising their eyebrows.
Okay.
Okay, so
Right, but
there's-
out of
so
our
it's just-
6, so I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so we're halfway there on a scale of 1 to 6. What makes one feel uncertain?
Anxiety?
Anxiety? Anxiety?
1 eyebrow raise.
Ah.
Just one.
Insecurity.
4 eyebrows raised.
Insecurity. Okay.
Inhibition.
No.
Inhibition.
Inhibition.
Actually, what's the
Indecision?
definition? What's the definition of inhibition?
God damn it.
Inhibiting.
Our DM doesn't even know.
Preventing.
I guess that's not the
Oh,
answer.
okay. There's like 3. It's like 3. Yeah, 3.
Dubiousness. Dubiety.
That one, no. No. Nothing.
Hesitation.
I'm gonna say 10 minutes go by.
Sure.
Fuck.
Nothing on hesitation. Fuck.
There you get a you can get an eyebrow raise on it, hesitation.
Being humble.
So far I believe uncertainty got the highest, which was 4.
No, insecurity got 4.
Insecurity, yep, that's right.
Insecurity.
Worried, troubled, nervous. No. Fair.
Hmm.
Bothered, flustered, afraid.
Vulnerability. No.
I like how every time Gavin suggest something, he goes, "No." It's really funny. He's so
This
disappointed.
now.
It just keeps swirling around. No eyebrows. No.
That's
But you guys are getting
dumb.
closer, according to the wall. Is what you feel.
Instability.
You get
Older
2 eyebrow raises.
Scared?
1 eyebrow raise.
Without criticalness. The fuck kind of
Uncertainty.
I am
Duplicity.
born when meaning die. What is duplicity?
no definitely.
Inadequate.
You get 4 eyebrow raises.
Okay,
Inadequacy?
inadequate. So inadequate is on par with insecurity.
Duplicity got nothing.
Feed me every time you whisper, I tried.
Olaf pokes the door with his axe.
Do you actually?
Yes. Just like out of curiosity.
The
Like,
veins,
a little.
the veins lining the door immediately react, and all faces scream out as they lash out this vein at you.
Ow.
Deck save?
No, you're
It's a
so
trap?
close. You're super close. Yeah, it's trapped. You take 11 damage.
Ow. Ow.
It's
It's a
it,
lash
it's
across
it,
the chest.
yeah. It basically just whips you immediately.
So don't touch the door. I see.
The door doesn't like.
Don't touch the door, it whips you.
Like being touched. The door.
Don't touch the door unless you're into that.
Touch the door.
I know. She didn't go
It
touch the
doesn't
door.
like being touched.
Older than your gods and closer than your skin. Maybe it's something within the body if it's closer than your skin. Bones?
Like an emotion.
Kidney?
Yeah.
Eyebrows
clearly an
raised when he
emotion.
says an emotion.
Obviously,
Queasy?
yeah. But fucking, it's just
Queasy.
it seems like they're finding the right synonym for insecurity.
13.
Indecisive?
You get 4 eyebrow raises on that one.
Okay,
Born
so far we
when-
haven't breached 4 eyebrow raises.
When nothing makes sense, what do you feel?
I feel afraid, scared, like I'm doubtful
Uncertain.
of the things, of the choices that I'm making.
But if it's not uncertain,
Unsure.
Uncertainty.
Uncertainty we already did. I believe that was a 3.
and insecurity is more inadequate.
Yes.
So it's more about
It's
personal feelings of
insecurity,
worth.
inadequate, and indecisiveness was all 4.
Hmm.
I don't know if I spelled that word correctly, but
So-
it's fine.
Hesitancy.
So words of personal worth,
2 gets a 2.
worthlessness.
0. Nothing happens.
Hmm.
Oh.
Unsure?
No.
No.
It's at this point I feel like DM.
Skepticism.
We should be able to. Ooh.
Skepticism.
Skepticism.
It's about a 3.
Fuck ass.
Yeah,
So
I feel like at this point I should be, or someone should be able to make like some
6
sort of intelligence check.
yeah, so 6 faces. You notice who would be
Mistrust.
the most likely. I guess. Okay, so the one that's Olaf. Okay, the one that's Olaf kind of looks at the other faces. He hasn't been doing anything, but he kind of shapes himself to look like an R, and he's on the leftmost side of the door.
So it ends with the letter R.
No, it would
Starts
start
with an R.
Start with an R.
It starts with an R, and I'm assuming by that logic, it's
Reservation?
been a 6-letter word. No, it might be just a 6-letter word.
Oh,
because-
all the eyebrows raised on that one.
It's a 6-letter word.
Regret.
What? Oh, you know my name, but not my shape. Is what it tells you
A
next.
square.
He swings at the fucking door again.
Do you actually?
Yes.
Okay. All right. You take a swing. Make a roll.
What flavor?
I took a D20 roll.
Strength strength
Or strength.
attack with your weapon. Just weapon attack.
Okay, I'll target myself as Olaf.
You might not need to target yourself since we're in combat.
Fucking
We're not
regret.
in combat.
And then Great Axe. MIDI attack.
I mean, so that fits in, but older than the gods?
That makes. I'm gonna be real. The answer made zero fucking sense.
What do you mean?
Regret.
It's not AI.
Regret. We're getting closer with uncertainty, insecurity, and inadequacy to regret.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense sometimes. Like, you feed me every time you whisper, I tried, and regret.
Not
Yeah.
real. The regret is
Kind
not the
of.
emotion I would say.
I live
For
in the gap between
saying I
who you
tried and
are
failing.
what you
I'm
wanted
getting
to
potion emotion vibes.
There's just no way to do this puzzle.
Christ.
I'll explain the reasoning after, but anyway, the
be. I call bullshit.
let's move past it.
It starts
Anyway,
with R.
It says the door. I forget who said it, but whoever said that, all the faces look at you says, "You know my name, but not my shape."
That was Jin who said that.
Okay.
That was Jin.
Or Olaf. I guess Jin.
It was Jin.
But not,
Okay.
it waits there, like expectantly waiting.
Hexagod.
You
What does
deserve
regret
a
come
you
in the
deserve a
form of?
whiplash for that.
My shape. As in who's feeling regret, most likely?
What?
I
what is the
regret
shape
coming
of
here.
regret? True. What is the regrets, or what is the shape of regret?
Remorse?
I don't believe it's a word game anymore. It may be something else.
Yeah, all the eyebrows raised.
It's something physical.
Mhm.
Hmm.
What does regret take the shape in? The shape of.
I make a little heart with my fingers. Like at the door.
Grief? Does regret come in the shape of grief?
Older than
The fuck does that mean, door? I look directly into
It-
Copy Kenko's eyes.
Can I make some sort of intelligence check or a hint?
yeah, sure. I'll say that the Olaf part of the door is like, what the fuck?
Oh, shout out to the
There's
seeker.
steam coming off of Olaf's head right now.
Yeah, Olaf, you lock eyes with your counterpart, and he does the like eye roll where he's like, "Do something," and then he kind of like mouths, talking.
Mouths talk.
Mouth's talking.
Olaf copies the mouthing.
Can you read his lips?
Yeah, reading the
Kenko,
lips.
you can read lips.
Yeah, you can
I
read
can read
lips,
lips.
Keiko. So he's like, Olaf is saying, you've got to say what you regret."
Oh.
I regret,
I
leaving
regret
my
coming
mother
here.
behind.
All right, one at a time.
I said that earlier already. I regret coming here.
I regret leaving my mother behind.
Maria immediately gets dragged through.
Whoa!
Damn.
Hey, please say things you regret. I don't like being in here.
What do you see in there?
I
Yeah.
see ritualistic circles of blood and gore.
We hear that murmuring inside the other door. I don't
You
know
do.
if I want to go through that door. I just now that's
You know what? I think we should go home.
He regrets coming here.
Olaf says, "I regret
Maria,
not
there
killing that
appears to
mall
be
bastard."
there appears to be no way out.
I regret trying to touch the star.
You get pulled through.
Cap. Cap.
I'm gonna the Olaf idiot on the door is just like, come on, man.
Like, really?
Olaf swings his axe onto his back, and he's kind of twisting his mustache, and he says, "I regret nothing." I love this character.
Does Trey?
Just yeah. The problem with that is I don't. So just come up with some shit.
I regret not killing them all faster earlier.
All right, cool, good job. My
Well,
thing just froze.
looking at the back of this door, do I see anything specific?
Hold on. I'm reloading my game because it froze.
Yeah, I think my internet went a little kabooey. Y'all need to
Yeah.
refresh.
Yeah. I think that's what happened.
I'm
Shit, this is
restart
gonna be a
training.
3-shot. I didn't think this would happen.
Yeah,
All right, yeah,
pretty
you
shit.
get pulled through. It looks like the door's mirrored, but the faces are not on this side.
And you said the tendrils that are on the borders of it are veins, yes?
Yes,
The
but
same
they're
veins
black.
we saw earlier?
No, they're just black and like petrified, like stone.
Oh. I was gonna bleed this door dry.
Mm-mm.
Well, before we touch anything, Kenko, I really think we should wait for the rest of the party.
I'm waiting.
Torin would walk forward, and he would be. I regret killing the 500 drow upon that mountaintop, and the door would swallow him up.
It's a lot less than 300.
The door spits you back out on the other side.
Yeah.
Echo walks up to you.
Fuck you.
I don't believe you.
Jen? Fillion?
Just a baby regret.
Just two bros kind of hanging out.
You're just like,
I've
You know,
only
I
made
can't
one
really-
decision, I think.
I have some whiskey here if you need some help.
I'll take it. Really takes it. Takes a shot. Is it out of a flask?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. We hear like the cork popping open.
Well,
They're about to regret some things back there.
what about you? What do you?
I'm about to have a few regrets. Hey, okay.
the bear walks up to the door and is like, I regret being born. And he gets sucked through.
Oh my god. Kenko dismiss Mr. Baby now.
Well,
What'd he say?
didn't-
He regrets.
Oh yeah, you just hear he gets pulled through.
Oh well, never mind. I can't speak with animals.
well, see you on the other side, Jen. I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna say, I regret everyone that I hurt leaving home.
Yoink. You get sucked through.
Damn. We need to talk about that.
Huh?
All right, Jen,
No.
bring it home.
No.
Jen looks at the spectral face mirrored on the door of his, and he looks deep into its eyes as he thinks back to Glint and the road out of Glint, I believe. And he thinks deeply about that casting of fireball that incinerated two family members and the sound of the wailing child as they rode off. And he looks deep into the eyes of the mirrored Jinn, and does he see the same remorse on the face?
It cries as it pulls you through.
Yeah.
And I think your internet did a fucky wucky again, Jade.
We've done it again.
It was so cool until that happened.
Jin's pulled through the door, takes another sip of the alcohol,
Oh,
and,
just
and,
Foundry's having a fuck you.
Yeah.
passes
No.
off the. We don't need Foundry. He passes the.
We
the
don't
container of
have
the
that.
Flask back to Fillion, and you see tears kind of rolling out of Jin's eyes.
Ah. That's tough, buddy.
Oh, wait, hold on. Did you audibly say you regret that?
No.
Oh shit. So we don't even know. Fair enough.
But he expressed the emotion, and that's all it needed.
Fair enough.
Ragamuffin walks to the door. I regret not being alive to touch the star.
Oh.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I'm literally right on the other side of the door.
Open up.
Fine.
All right.
The
Mario's
door
gonna
goes,
take the
"Fine."
fucking. She's gonna take the ready action to cast Code of Cold and whatever the fuck happens with this shit.
This is quite the ominous room.
I'm going to immediately, as everyone has entered the precipice, I'm going to cast a Wand of Darkness.
And
Is the Wand
Olaf,
of Darkness concentration?
ride the
hell?
bear.
What are you doing?
I'm casting Darkness
On where?
over here.
You can place it, I think.
Did I
Let me
attach itself now?
I think y'all would
Okay.
take a moment before interacting. Let me describe this. So all these twisting corridors that you've walked through converge into this like vast rectangular prismatic chamber, I guess. There are thick cords of the same black veined matter that stretch across the walls and the roof like roots, and they're glowing faintly with pulses of red light. But in this area, it's lit by this eerily green light. But they all race towards the center and fade, basically. That thrum, that heartbeat that's haunted you since you've been here, it is deafening. It is vibrating in your chest, and it is rattling your teeth. The air feels, I would say, charged, or kind of like alive, as though like the dungeon is gathering strength in this place. So yeah.
Torin, done with this shit, and this is honestly something, Trey, if you think Torin wouldn't do, done with this dungeon, done with everything, he's just gonna walk up to this apparently magical like circle and just cast a spell magic on it.
Well, let me describe what that would be before he makes a move.
I don't think he would care. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Let him
I-
describe it.
Let me describe it.
Maybe you'll rethink your decision.
You don't have to rethink
So
it, just-
this thing that you're walking toward, we'll pause you halfway. We'll say that you get about here before you start making out what this actually is. At the center of this room, or I guess at the end of this room, lined with the statues and the pool of blood behind it, is this crystalline pillar of black glass. And it's cracked and it's glowing red. So yeah, you have reason to believe that that is the source of, the strength of this dungeon. But I being Torin, I feel like he's you know what? He probably would do that unless a character told him to stop. So I'm not gonna stop you.
Character, stop.
So
I'm
if
done
anyone
with
wants,
this dungeon. I
if
just
anyone
want
wants
to
to
get out of here.
interject, then they can. But if not, then Torin's gonna do a Torin move.
Is someone going to stop him, or are we just going to let him do that?
I'll probably do it. I'm gonna mage hand out to Torin. Put the mage hand on his shoulder, visible, obviously.
So he stops you halfway across the room, Torin.
Pat. Right on
I'm
the shoulder.
just going to cast a dispel magic onto it. What's the harm that could be done?
What's the heart sound like? Do we hear the heart?
It is deafening, and it is resonating with all of yours.
Do we see a physical heart there?
No,
or-
you don't. You don't see a heart. You just hear it. It's like it's underneath.
Ah. I'm concerned that dispelling the magic would probably anger that heart, pointing down at the ground.
It hates us already, so what's the harm in a little more damage?
You don't know that.
Torin, you hear in your head, unless you reject it, are you going to fight it?
He doesn't have the remind shield.
Do I know its intentions?
Oh, yeah, you don't have the ring. You hear in your head, oh, I hate you. That's it.
I turn back to Kenko and I say, "Oh, it hates me," and I'm gonna continue marching forward. He's
Mission
done
game.
with
As you-
this
as you
dungeon.
march-
He's
As you march forward, it goes, yes.
if he says yes, I stop.
It's just
Change of heart?
like whoa.
I poke out of the magic
It
darkness. Change of heart?
might
Hmm?
be protecting the heart from doing something.
Would you like us to
Something
take a
bad?
peek at it, Maria?
Oh, yes, of course.
We're gonna look at
And
these
please, could it-
sigils on the ground first. Like, take those in.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Inspections.
So you
Inspection.
you take a look at this, and it's
Shoot.
hard to you're looking at the whole rather than the parts. So you look at this circle, it doesn't really tell you much. Then you look at the next, and you're like, okay, it's kind of like an iteration of the last one. You keep going, and you're like, okay, these are kind of building off of each other until finally you reach the end, this central pillar where there appears to be that black glass thing that I explained before, and it looks pristinely powerful, whatever it is. But you're unsure what it might control or what it might do. Regardless, it seems like all of these other runes were failed attempts to create the one before you.
Ah. Okay.
Active Arcana check to see its purpose.
Go for it.
For what purpose?
Jen,
For
I'm
what
pretty sure you have a higher
purpose?
Arcana than me, so I'll give you the help action.
Noted. Plus 13, baby.
More like nutted.
Oh, plus 13. Oh, shit, yeah. Ooh, 29! What we get? What we get? What we get?
So you know, both of you know that this is a conduit. This is somehow channeling energy from some magical, like the magical source or partial magical source of this dungeon is this conduit. It's to strengthen what is already here and what you've seen already. So all these monsters, all these veins, all these things, it's acting as kind of a what is it called? The school. It's called a. Is it transformation?
Transmutation?
Transmutation. Thank you. It's like a transmutation that makes things more powerful. And based on the high roll, it seems like the target of this spell that it's affecting is some eldritch being, some like unholy target, but you're unsure what it could be. I think you have a pretty good idea of what it is.
So it's specifically a conduit to make it more powerful or to, like, contain it?
To make it more powerful.
Okay. Maria is going to say that out loud, and I feel like that's Torn's all the more reason to actually go through with what he was doing.
An
But
amplification
this
spell.
time, do we have any objections? Because I know I heard yes as I was approaching it, so I don't know if it's something that we want
I'd
to
like
be
to
done
just
or not.
have a look at it.
Of course.
I'll say yes from all the way over here.
Where is Kinko? Actually, I don't even see you.
I turn. He's invisible. I'm saying.
Where? What? Where?
He's
Have
stealthing,
fun.
yeah.
I don't even see you as
Kenko's not here,
DM.
dude.
The fuck?
Now Kenko, we can't
he's right
see
there.
you. I'd have to cast see invisibility.
Kenko's not here, dude.
Oh, there he
He's straight
is.
jorking it right now.
Kenko, as you're over there,
Couldn't hold out any longer.
as you're over there, next to this circle, you see scratched in the floor by a clawed hand is a symbol of the Raven Queen.
I pop out of the darkness bubble for a second. Scratched in next to the circle is the symbol of the Raven Queen.
Okay, she's involved.
The Raven Queen.
That is all.
Fair
Back into the
Billion,
darkness.
by all means, continue your own observation.
Can I perform like a perception check of just anything that may anything?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Catch my eye.
Anything that like looks off? Because I assume I've seen a decent amount of magical
So-
circles.
You look at the circle. This is like the antithesis of the other one y'all found. It's divine. It's kind of hard to mimic. This magic's been lost to time.
So it's somewhat like
aeons
the
old.
wizards.
It's even older than that. Like this has been here probably since this place has been here. So yeah, I mean it predates time. But I would say with such a high perception check, you do notice one of the statues moves. Very so slightly, but you see it move.
Which one?
The one closest to you.
Okay.
And they seem to be, you take a second,
Drooling.
yeah, right there. You take a closer look and you kind of realize that, oh, they're all attached to that central pillar. There's these veins that kind of come out of it. and wrap around those statues.
They're all connected to the central pillar. Why
And
did
you
it
saw
move?
it twitch.
Kind of like this.
I did.
Hold on.
I
Well,
did see him move, but
if we destroy the pillar, then we destroy those blocks.
yeah, this thing is ancient though. I have no
Bear,
idea what
please
kind of
go.
magic this is.
I want to talk to the bear.
It's like the Tasmanian devil. Like
Right. At this point,
No.
Torin is going to take the ready action to cast
I
a
didn't
fifth
move him
level
that time.
Dispel
What the fuck
Magic
was
on the pillar.
I'd like
the
to,
moment like we roll initiative, essentially.
Mr. Baby, what are you doing?
what are you gonna do, Torin, to destroy this thing? Do you think we can just break the circle?
I'm going to use a casting of Dispel Magic. It's inherently magical. I'm not going to cast it yet. I'm going to do so if we're either in danger or I get the thumbs up from all of you.
I would. Have we like at all like gone within the circle itself?
This is a pillar, I thought.
Sorry, a pillar. Like
This is a
like
pillar.
touched it at all?
So the circle has done its job. It's the pillar that's kind of acting as the conduit.
Sure. And I assume it
The
goes all the way to
symbols,
the ceiling.
the symbols, yeah, the symbols can be messed with from your Arcana check from earlier, Jen. It wouldn't have any effect. That was just to basically enchant what is currently here and drawing the strength of this dungeon is that conduit in the middle. So dispelling magic isn't really going to work here. It would be more of
Not even on the pillar?
not on the pillar. It seems like more of a
But on the
physical
connection.
aspect.
What
You
on
can
the
physically,
veins that
you,
attach to it?
yeah. So you can physically try and go for the pillar. I'd say that would probably be based on what you're seeing in the magic circle, would probably be the best choice to kind of sever the magic that this is affecting the dungeon, or how this is
Right.
affecting the dungeon.
Torin is then going to back away, and then going to prepare a 5th level Guiding Bolt.
Oh, okay. Well,
Why are
let us
you-
know.
Why are you?
Wait,
Why are you like this?
How are you?
Can
How are
go
you?
speaking
I'm
through the
going to
bird.
fucking
Wait a
destroy this
second.
pillar. No,
Wait,
Those things aren't twitching.
wait.
I'm only
wait.
preparing the spell. I'm only gonna do it if we start
Torin-
seeing things move and being hostile.
Torn, remember, it's weak to thunder magic. Remember?
Sweet the fun.
that's your fucking concern.
I don't have anything about thunder.
No, I'm saying that maybe I'm the only one who remembers this, but when we used thunder magic, it physically affected the heart's palpitations itself. So maybe we could use thunder magic against the pillar.
Jin's going to draw
Well,
his
do you have
sword
any source of thunder?
and
I have
Then-
thunderclap and thunderweave, but that's
Jin
all.
will draw his rapier and charge it up with what is it? Whatever it's called, my thunder cantrip. And he's gonna
That's your cantrip, booming blade.
booming blade, and he's
You're welcome.
going to
You have to be closer. It's 5 feet.
drag. Which one is the main
It's the
one?
middle. It's the middle. The very middle where the tethers are.
Okay, Jin. Okay, first,
Do we see him doing this?
yeah, Jin
You do.
draws his sword, activates
Wait
the
a
blade
minute.
prong, so there's that humming energy in the gauntlet and into the sword, and the blade is growing purple now, glowing purple. Are we ready? Are we going to do this?
Wait a minute.
I have an idea.
Fucking talk.
Might not be good.
Might be bad. The bird hops over to a fucking rock, picks up a small stone, and starts smearing it against this the black ooze shit that's in the walls here. Okay, why is the game paused?
Because I had the time going, so if you cast Blade Song,
Oh,
it's just
well.
gonna go away. Hold on.
Okay. Well, in that case, fucking they grab the rock, start getting some of this fucking smearing shit here. With my Kenku recall,
I'm going to
There you go.
draw the ritual circle from before onto the pillar.
Sure, we can draw it on there, but how will we activate it?
Hmm.
Well,
She brings
the
up a
magic
great
from
point
the amulet.
because the main means of casting the spell is currently dead, and
Mm.
no one really recognized the kind of magic that was created, and it seems like you need to have a pretty good understanding of said magic for that to have occurred.
If the magic is
primordial in nature. Perhaps powerful channeling can do something. I don't know.
If the glyphs are the wiring, we don't have the battery energy to produce to
We
power
haven't
the machine.
tried.
Unless all of us
Pure
try it.
magical power.
All right, let's all link hands and imbue energy into
Stop.
the etching.
Okay.
You've channeled energy before. Jin Snow. Channel
Who's
energy
eating with their
into-
mouth fucking open?
Somebody's fucking noshing on shit over there.
Sounds like a Nick thing, if you ask me.
Yeah, not gonna lie, it was me.
I know, yeah. So,
Jillian, are
okay.
you eating one of our rations?
Did you overlay your etching of the circle onto the current one?
Shut up, they're kelp
Yes.
chips.
Okay, so Jin will then,
Oh,
instead
Grandma.
of the booming blade, he'll just kind of pour energy into the magic circle to activate it. Shout out Full Metal Alchemist. I'm just clapping both hands
Yeah.
onto the floor
So you
to activate
do
the
that.
circle.
What spell slot you expended to do that?
I'll really try because I want to enable this, so I'm gonna expend a 5th level spell slot for it.
Oh my.
Okay. I would
Describe how
say, yeah. So
Attempt for it.
you get on your hands and you put about the most amount of you put the most amount of force you can possibly give this circle. And what I will say is that the runes of the new circle. I imagine you brushed away the old one. But the runes on the new circle begin to shine bright yellow, almost radiant like, and this cloud of radiant magic kind of surges out using you, but also the conduit as a battery. And when you do this, it ripples out, going down the hallway, and it actually blasts open the door behind you.
Oh shit.
So that blasts open and travels down that way. And the beating that you hear beats very quickly. It gets way quicker. At this point, it's not matching your heartbeat anymore, and you all hear a psychic scream into all of your heads, and the whole place shudders. It trembles, and immediately as you do this, I think Fillion would notice first that the same statue that began to, or he could have sworn that moved, does move, and it begins to step down from its platform along with two others. But it seems like your magic spell that you just poured everything into had this effect on it. And so I'm going to pause where we're at. Given that it's 9:52, I imagine that most people want this to be done. So I'm going to describe what happens here, and then we can call it. Where the fuck is it? I lose my shit all the fucking time.
Oh god, it's
Swear to
written
God.
down. Oh god.
Oh god.
Bad DM, bad DM, bad DM, bad DM, bad DM.
Let's kill him, please.
No!
Get him!
Kill him now.
There they are.
Rip his DM off.
So
rip it off.
they all jump down from their pillars, and the magic seems to have some kind of effect on them. They begin to grab their chests, and them being kind of like draugrs go and they're screaming, howling on their knees, and yeah, you had a profound effect on them. So they're all gonna start basically bloodied, but they jump down to protect what magic is left on the conduit itself.
Oh my.
So we can either do combat, or we can leave it here.
I mean, if they're all bloodied, we could
Also want-
probably speedrun this.
What about Eric? I feel like Eric would want.
Oh yeah, you're actually right. In that case, yeah, we definitely call it here.
Let's roll initiative so that way we don't forget, and we'll
Okay.
call it there.
I think we can remember rolling initiative when we get back.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. Roll it.
So true.
You know, it's what I'm here for.
Oh, we're awesome. That one. Let's go.
That's what you wanted, right?
That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you.
Ah, they rolled pretty fat.
White, more like black.
And I had reactions to cast spells, so make sure to remember that, bitch.
Yeah, just write that down or something. I don't know.
Write that down. Write that down.
I will see that I'm the Mario and Tor are concentrating.
Unless y'all want to keep going. I mean, it's up to y'all.
I think.
No,
Eric,
I don't think.
I think
I don't
Gavin's
think that's
right.
fair to Eric. Yeah.
Wow, I cannot believe this turned into a three-parter. I really didn't think that would happen. I thought
Yeah,
it'd be two.
and I can't really prep anymore fucking the next chapter because it changes based on what y'all do. So we're kind of stuck.
We wait.
One shot! Woo!
We shall.
More like lost.
It's just this long shot has been going on for a week. Please stop.
I was not expecting you to pump a 5th level spell slot, so I got to give credit where credit's due. That was
Well, it's got to
that was
match the
pretty
primordial
astute.
energy of whatever that fucker did. So,
That was
like,
a-
gotta match.
I think I'll cast a cantrip.
I got a cantrip's worth of energy.
Yeah.
I was gonna scale it
Magic
based on how much you put into it. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Mario and Torin would have done it too. Honestly, if we knew.
Yeah, I had to stop.
Let's grab
I had
hands.
to stop. I had to stop Torin immediately because I was like, whoa, hold on. Torin's having a Torin moment.
Yeah,
I'm glad
crazy,
I
dude.
can. I'm glad I can capture the character pretty well.
Yeah, you had a Torin moment. So I feel like I had to give character. I feel like characters are wary of that, so I had to give them a chance to respond. I feel like every character's like, all right, is he having a moment?
Yeah, you know how it feels like to deal with you now.
Yeah, well, I feel like characters have a moment.
hmm
Jed, I really like what you did with the door. I give you inspiration, but you're a human.
Nice door.
Yeah, dude.
And you already have inspiration. It's just Mario and Torin, the characters I'm playing.
I'm so inspired.
Good job.
Dude, killer on music. I like it a lot. Like right now, like even this
It
music.
literally
like,
is just the D&D dungeon playlist I have. On
I know, but like hearing this music immediately going into the place just filled with bones was perfect.
Oh yeah. That was like peak roleplay
That's just
right
so
there.
well timed. That's just so
That's
well
good.
timed. It was so nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
Good session. Good session. Good job, Tree.
session.
Well,
Thanks.
Extremely
Appreciate it.
good.
Now
Guys,
I know that riddle was pretty bad. But I have in my notes why I went with regret and why. So let me explain. I'm gonna just rewrite. I'm just gonna tell you everything line by line. So the first line, I am born when meaning dies. Here's what I wrote. Regret is the moment after purpose collapses.
Yeah, that one again.
So I wrote, it doesn't exist while we act. It's born only when our choice loses meaning. So like when our outcome no longer justifies the intent. So
What?
so it's like this is like disillusionment. It appears when meaning or conviction or justification is like stripped away. It is born when meaning dies. That is the first line.
Really?
Like when your person has a meaning and then that meaning is just gone, that conviction is stripped away. I think that's when regret starts to be born.
I don't know about regret. I feel like it would just be more indifference because they realize what they don't know what they're doing. I feel like that's when devotion is born more than anything because it's just like we're doing this for the sake of it instead of
If meaning
actual
dies,
purpose
I don't
anymore.
think you're devout. I don't think
Dog,
that's
I'm gonna tell you. Have you heard of religion?
no. That gives meaning, Seb. The Lord Jesus Christ will come and save all of us. All right, let's
Because
go to the
people
next line.
just do things because of just the fact that we do them, not because of meaning anymore. Like things just happen. Tradition is born, if anything.
Okay. The
I
next
think
one.
the older than gods and closer to your skin.
I
kinda
think-
threw me
I
off.
think
I
that
the
might-
other parts.
Yeah.
I thought it was fear because
I think-
let me
go to-
I am older than gods would make sense for all of it.
I said I'm older
But-
than your
yeah.
gods, and for this line I wrote regret predates theology. It's an intrinsic awareness and is the first emotion that required memory and self-knowledge.
That doesn't
Even
work
before,
though when the
but
gods
like,
are
look,
actually
listen,
real,
listen to me, listen to me. Even before faith and morality, creatures knew loss. That is how I wrote that one.
Loss and regret are two very different things.
Okay, that I'll give you. That'll give you. So fair
You'll
enough.
give that to
I'll
him,
give you.
but you
I'll give
won't.
you.
All right, all
No,
right.
I won't listen to you, but I'll give him that one. That one's actually fair.
Potion emotion moment.
So
I don't think we should trust these autistic ass people in the server to trust with emotion based.
So closer,
Yeah.
and then the one that says "in closer than your skin." I think that one definitely makes sense. I think
that one's fine because it indicates that it is an emotion.
Yeah, it's embodied.
Or something
I like
intrinsic.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
But that
So I
just
think
makes
it's
it
just
that it's
the.
an emotion.
I think the best lines that kind of give it to what it is I live in the gap between what you are and what you wanted to be, and you feed me every time you whisper. I tried. I think I cooked with those, but like other than that, and closer than your skin, I think that one's good.
I always thought I live in the gap between what you and what you are and what you wanted to be. It was like the fear of trying.
Yeah, it's
I
like
can see how that one is regret. That one makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah,
The rest of
What
those,
you are and what you wanted to be, that's definitely just spatially regret
Yeah.
as a distance.
You feed
Could
me
have
every
Trey
time
at
you
like the
whisper.
moments
I
that we were
tried.
struggling, like because this is a
Hmm.
soul-based like environment, you could have like had images of our moments of regret flash in our mind, or like you feel.
Oh, just you wait,
the
buddy.
emotion of
Oh, just you
remorse.
wait. Oh, just you wait.
No,
We're
just
getting
like
there.
when we were like
Fucking
struggling there,
sad.
instead of us like playing thesaurus.com, like you
Yeah. Yeah.
given
So
the hint.
All right,
fair.
synonyms to insecurity.
there should have been more things pointing to the theme of the dungeon
Alright,
being
hold on.
something
Who
about
did look
regret.
up a thesaurus during that bit?
Me,
I did.
dude.
I did. Yeah, of
Because
course.
Came up-
I started listing off synonyms that I knew, and then it's like the more the synonyms just became like, oh, I said the same thing but a different word, and it got closer. Okay, I'm pulling up a thesaurus.
Yeah, of course. Like after that point, I was just like, at this point, it's just me, and my character looking in a book. Like that's what that is.
Because
Wait, okay.
the things with like fucking mistrust and like uncertainty, ambiguity, shit like that, felt like more just about like self-reflection and anything. I
mean,
guess.
regret
I
is
guess I could point-
self-reflection. So
Right.
I was trying to like lead you down the path
But the
of
problem
that.
is you kept on saying we were getting closer by saying words that were just the same as. Is that a skin? Getting the same as just fucking basically self-doubt,
Yeah, but like
which is not regret.
it's not regret, but it's like it was really hard to give you like any amount of hint towards it. So like I was like, this is like the best they've done so far. So like
But like Gavin was saying earlier, you could have done breadcrumbs of that, like
I know.
of our past mistakes in this fucking dungeon.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I
there's
hear
definitely
you
a way
there.
to like clue us in. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try and okay, I'll take that consideration for sure.
So I'm gonna DM you everyone's backstory, so you know exactly what
Thank you.
they're regretful of.
I'm gonna go ahead and stop
Well, not even
recording.
that, just